What's up, you guys? One moment, bear with me. One moment, you guys. One moment, you guys, bear with me. I'm getting everybody here. And yeah, you guys. What up, you guys? This is going to be a crazy live. Oh my God. Is someone in their car broken right now? One moment, you guys. Please be patient. I'm trying to get everybody on here. Then we're going to get our guest on. All right. Got to post in a few groups to get everybody here. You guys already know the deal. Make sure I can. Yeah, yeah. Make sure I got the name right. Yeah, you guys, man, this live is gonna be nice. Gonna be very different, super cool. One moment, you guys, want to get the show started, man. Got so much to talk about. Like, no, like, so serious, you guys. I have a ton to talk about. It's unbelievable. I had a crazy ass week, man. This is it's unbelievable, man. But I mean that. Almost there, you guys. Bear with me. Bear with me, you guys. I'm excited for this live, man. What up, you guys? Almost there. Almost there. About to be showtime, you guys. It's about to be showtime, you guys. We're almost there. We're almost there, you guys. It's about to be showtime, you guys. It's about to be showtime, you guys. Thanks for being so patient, but it's going to be worth it. You guys already know that I have to do this because I know a lot of people don't have social medias. And there's nothing wrong with that because social media is crazy. So, so um, Lily got to post one more time. Trying to get this started. All right. Some crazy ass live. All right. Let's get this show started. Let me see. All right, you guys. One moment. think. All right, before we get this live started, so you guys, what's up, bro? So you guys, if you guys haven't been following the channel, man, before I get my guest on, it is definitely, it's crazy. When I first started the channel, basically, man, this is one of the first horror YouTubers I met, man. His name is Derek's Horror Stuff. Super cool dude, super nice collection, man. I really enjoy watching his videos and stuff like that. And he definitely has some great content. We both, obviously we have interest in a lot of things that are the same. So it's gonna be cool getting him on the channel. So I'm about to get him on the channel right now, and we're finna get this started, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So we gotta. Get my guy yeah. Back to me. All right. Just sent. So you guys, I just sent that to Derek. We're gonna get this live started, man. Gonna get this live started. See, let me catch up on these comments. Derek, if you're watching, I just sent you the invite horror game. What's up, bro, man? Gonna be a fun stream. Definitely, Maddie. Hey, don't forget to like the live, you guys. Little Joy, what's up? DJ the God, what's up? Shaping the Shadows, what's up? My guy, Shaping the Shadows. Congrats again. I appreciate it. DJ the God said I'm hyped. Man, this is gonna be a crazy live. Maddie said I'm seeing Stream Sunday finally. Maddie, I hope you enjoyed that. What's up, Chels, man? Welcome to the freaking live. Little Joy said, Brenda, I have a couple questions. Have you watched The Walking Dead? And for the next month long, I have one moment, you guys. One moment, you guys. I'm gonna get Derek on here. Invite. Trying to make sure that Derek sent him a picture of this, of course. Sent. Message sent. There's Derek coming right now. It says Derek is connecting to audio. So have you watched it? I actually started the first, I think it was the first episode, I want to say. Little Joy. It's okay, Little Joy. You're on, Derek. I think you are muted, I want to say, though. Let me see. Wait, say something, Derek.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you perfect. What's up, man? Wait, can you hear me, Derek?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Oh, no, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm not muted.
Hello? Testing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
You still can't hear me? I have to be muted. You guys, comment down below if you can hear me. Derek says that he cannot hear me.
Okay, I can't wait. That's really late. That's
all right. Hold up. So hold up, you guys. I'm gonna invite Derek again. He said I was late. I can hear both of you. Back to me. Derek. Let me see. All right. Let me see. They said, I can hear you. I can hear you. All right, perfect. You guys can hear him. Make sure you can hear Derek. He's connecting to audio. So you can hear me now, Derek?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, perfect.
It's working?
Yep, it's working, bro. We on live, you guys. So
Got
you
that
guys,
echo.
man, we got Derek's horror stuff on the channel, man. So first off, thanks for coming to the channel, bro. I definitely appreciate it, man. And
Hey man, thanks for having me on the channel. I appreciate it. It's
yeah, man,
awesome. My
yeah,
honor.
yeah, definitely. I was just telling them when I first started doing the horror YouTube, you were probably one of the first people I met in the community. I remember you had you had like a photo op with two people. I remember I was in a group.
Eh,
Yeah, I remember. So yeah, man, thanks for coming to the channel, you guys. We have Derek on the channel, and I'm gonna ask him a few questions, and we could talk horror, man. So first off, I want to know, what did you think of the new Screams? I seen you did a crazy ass, like, man, you should do fan films. No lie, like I think you should do fan.
what'd you say? Fan films?
Yeah, or like that little Scream script thing.
Oh, so fun, dude.
It
That's
was
so
crazy.
fun.
I'm like, damn, it looked so crazy how you did it. Like I can't explain it. It was crazy, bro. It was perfect. It was perfect the way you did it. But what did you think about the Scream, the new Scream?
So I liked it. I liked it. I would want to see it again, preferably, because I saw it, but I hadn't seen the original four Scream movies in a very long time. And I saw the original one about 1,000 times, but I did not remember the sequels. So I had asked a bunch of people before I went,
Yeah,
do I need to remember these movies? And they were like, nah, you don't really need to remember it. It stands alone. But that's really not the case, in my opinion, after seeing the movie, because
yeah,
there is a lot of connections. You have to see the movies, I feel like. So I came home and I actually rewatched all of them. And after rewatching them, it's a better movie to me. So I think I gave it like 3 out of 5 stars, but I would want to see it again
yeah,
so that
same.
I can double check that.
Yeah, so yeah, that's how I feel. So I want to see it again. My favorite Scream was probably Scream 2. I'm not about to sit up and say I'm a huge Scream fan. It kind of grew on me this year, to be honest. Like it's like it gives me the original feel. The new Scream definitely gives me the original feel. And yeah, I definitely. So I watch your videos and stuff when I can. I definitely noticed that you like Rob Zombie type stuff, like House of Thousand Corpse and Devil Rejects. And you're a huge fan. You got like tattoos and stuff. How did you get into stuff like that? Because it's like very different, like Rob Zombie type of films.
That's an interesting question. And I don't think anybody's actually asked me that question.
Yeah,
I don't really know. So here's a fun fact that a lot of people don't know about me is horror is not necessarily my favorite genre.
yeah,
I actually really like comedy. That's my favorite
yeah,
genre of movie. But horror is obviously up there. But I didn't start collecting really until I got into Rob Zombie movies. And that was like I'd seen Nightmare on Elm Street and a bunch of other movies prior, but when I saw The Devil's Rejects, I actually saw that before I saw House of a Thousand Corpses. And I don't know. I really like that movie because it gave me like a really uncomfortable feeling. It gave me an
yeah,
uncomfortable vibe that I left that movie with. And not a lot of movies had done that. So I really enjoyed that one. And then I watched House of a Thousand Corpses and I watched the other ones. But yeah, I don't know. It was just something I had it downloaded on my hard drive for a very long time. I have a lot of movies on my hard drive and I just never watched it.
yeah,
So one day I was like, let me check this out. So yeah, I don't know. Devil's Rejects though is what got me really into it, and
yeah.
I just kind of like the grungy vibe of it, I guess.
Yeah. So fun fact, I never seen either one of those films.
Okay.
I never seen. I heard so much about like I know a lot of Captain Spaulding fans and stuff like that, and I never just got to get into it. But I know
Yeah.
it's a lot of fans out there. Like you guys are in your own little bubble, and you guys love it. So it's like I want to understand it because I want to, I want to check it out and just get into that.
Well, I'll tell you, it's there. I like the movies, but I mean, I feel like a lot of the time it's love it or hate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, uh, I really loved it, but I know a lot of people really hate it, and I can't fault them for that, because it's
yeah,
just it's not everybody's type of movie. There's a lot of movies I don't really enjoy paranormal movies that much. So,
yeah,
people
yeah,
who love them, but
yeah. And another thing I see, like I remember when I first watched your videos, man. You had like the intro, you got hit by a car and some shit like that. I'm like,
yeah.
damn, man, he's creative as hell, man. Like, so how did so have you always been creative like that? Like when it comes like editing and stuff like that? Or is
Yeah,
that
I no, I took audio visual in
yeah, I can
high school.
I can
Yeah.
definitely tell it shows. I'm like, damn, what the hell? It's got hit by a car. Then it's like, what the hell? Like, yeah, you killing it with the intros and the skits and stuff. So,
Yeah, man, it's fun. I like to just have fun with it, and I didn't when I first made the channel,
mhm.
I only made the channel because people kept asking me like, "Hey, will you take a video of this? Will you show me if I don't know, I know you have this Captain Spaulding pop. Am I getting a fake? Could you make a video showing the two?" So I made a couple videos,
Mhm.
and I remember telling my wife like, "Yeah, I'm not going to go too into this or anything. I'm just going to make a couple videos." But once I started to get into it, editing is actually a really fun part of it for me. And
Yeah.
so doing stuff like that, like the stupid skits and the stupid intros and stuff, I love that. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. So actually, I want to try to do that kind of stuff more because it's awesome. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I enjoy, man, no lie, like me and the wife, I wanted to know your thoughts on this. I watched your video when you like said basically how you feel about Scream and stuff, and I kind of related to that. But me and the wife actually watched your little skit, and I'm like, hold up,
Yeah.
I watched it back, like, what the fuck? Like, it really was it was clean as hell, bro. Like, no, like, I definitely think you should like stick with that, bro. You got something going with that. I don't see no YouTubers doing shit like that clean. Like,
All
that's
right, thanks. It's fun. It's fun, like I said. And on top of that, it was fun because I got to work with my wife on it. It was fun because you don't get to always work, that. So it was great. And I wanted to make a review because I knew everybody was going to make a review. So I wanted to make one that was like a little bit different,
yeah.
so that I hopefully wouldn't have the same one. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's so much fun to do stuff like that.
So, all right. I wanted to ask you this because obviously we both go to conventions,
Yeah.
and obviously we both love it. I watched some of your convention videos, man. Definitely super. I love the like vlogging type videos, stuff like that. I want to know what was your worst convention experience? Because I got a few, and I just want to know. I remember, see, bro. I really do like sit back. I love watching other YouTubers because we all a community. I remember I saw one
Yeah.
of your videos. Who was it? I guess you were trying to get a poster signed, and you were like, "Hold up, what the fuck?"
It's
Like,
probably
no,
Dave Sheridan.
yeah, yeah. I think you were getting a poster signed. He was like, it's crazy. I can relate to that because you got the price, and you up there. You like, bro, hold up. And he's like, he gives you this price, and you're like, hold the fuck up. Like, nah, I'm not. Can I just get my money back? And I'm gonna just
Dude,
go.
that was like kind of embarrassing.
Yeah,
I felt like a little embarrassed, but at the same time, yeah, I didn't want to pay $120 to get two
I feel you.
posters signed by him. I thought like 30 a piece is good, but 120
I
seems
feel you,
steep.
man. Definitely. So, would you say that was your worst convention experience, or you have another one?
So I mean, I haven't had any really bad convention experiences. I guess I'm lucky to say that, I guess. But probably, we all have those moments. So there's been some times looking back that are really funny. Like there's a time this guy tried to cut in front of us in line, and a whole bunch of people like got all mad at him and stuff. There's stupid
Yeah.
stuff like that. But this is going to sound weird, and a lot of people won't agree with me on this. So it's kind of interesting when I tell the story, but I didn't have a great time meeting Robert Englund, and
What?
he's an amazing guy. And I got there early, and I got in line, and I was ready to get his autograph on a glove. But the thing was, the line took forever, obviously. But I mean, the first day of the con, I was there probably 10 hours waiting in line, and I wasn't even far back in line.
Yeah.
Robert Englund just likes to talk a lot and tell a lot of stories, which again is
Mhm.
great. But the problem with that was like by the time I got up there, we were right at the cutoff. So a lady came in and told him he needs to hurry up because he's not getting people through fast enough. And there was several rooms full of people waiting for his autograph that were not going to get it.
Yeah.
So me being towards the front, I had been waiting for a while and I still hadn't got it. But by the time I actually got up there, he was still rambling off about stories, but it kind of sucked for me. And
Yeah.
again, not a horrible experience, but it sucked because when he was telling the story at this point, he actually didn't even make eye contact with me. So he just signed my glove and pushed it to the side, and he's like talking to people around me, but not me.
Yeah.
So again, not the worst experience, but it was just not ideal, I guess you would say. But again, I still think he's great, and he's got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, no lie. When I met Robert Englund, it was kind of like that. It was crazy. I actually met him at Horror Hound Cincinnati, and I seen his line crazy as hell. They gave us like Q tickets and shit like that. I missed him 2 days in a row, even though I had tickets. So they had made some type of arrangement, like, you guys are gonna be first. We're gonna get you to meet him. So we go through all this crazy shit, which I love Robert Englund. Just like you, we get to the line, he's talking to people, yap, yap, yap. I get there, and the motherfuckers are bringing dogs and shit to the table. Like, I'm like, no lie, like whole ass like dogs. I'm like, man, I just have to, I gotta meet Robert Englund.
Yeah.
So I get to the table, no fucking lie, bro. Exactly what you say. He gets, first off, I'm not trying to, I love Robert Englund. I know he's stressed. He was signing all types of shit. So I have my glove, man. I get it signed out of all fucking colors, bro. Andy, my guy Andy Smith Horror actually was in a bar with him that night. I guess it was a bar down in the hotel, saying he was shit faced and he probably's gonna have a hangover. So, anyways, he's signing shit, and then he gets my glove. I tell him Pacific. He's like, "What color you want?" I'm like, loud as hell. I'm like, "Red. I want red." Like, so he grabs black. But I'm like, red, because we had the fucking plexiglass.
Yeah.
I'm like, red. And I told him, basically, I want the 1-2s Freddy coming for you on the fingers and shit. He signs in black.
Damn.
I'm like, fuck. But it was so crazy. It's like, when you're in that situation, people that don't go to cons that much, it's like kind of like, it just makes like, damn, it was a good feel. I still met him. I still love the glove.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fuck.
But it sucks because it's not what you were envisioning.
Yeah.
And like that actually, not to get too off topic, but I got a pop signed by, oh my God, what's his name? Brad Dorff.
Yeah.
For Child's Play. And I got up there. I waited in line forever. He was a tough one to get, but I go out and get the pop signed, and he has all these paint pens on the table, and I wanted it signed in paint pen. And of course, I get up there. He reaches for, I think he got like the black Sharpie, and he just signed it real quick. I was like, oh man, because you wait all those hours and then you get it signed in a Sharpie, and that's it's nice, but it's not what we envision.
Yeah, I'm like, man, wait, hold on one moment. You guys feel free to ask Derek any questions, man. You guys can also ask Derek questions. I'll ask them for you guys. Get to these comments.
We gotta all these congratulations, bro, for your kid, by the way.
Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it, man. I actually had my baby boy on February 9th. It was so unexpected. I'll give you guys a short story. So as you guys saw the watch party, Rob Zombie, I'm like, man, let's get Derek on the channel, man. He's a horror collector. Why not? And I'm thinking, because my son was due February 18th, no lie. The wife woke me up at 12 in the fucking morning. Her water broke. The experience is crazy, man. I'm still shook up about, like, it just still feels fake. He came February 9th. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta tell Derek I have to probably reschedule, but the wife's like, no, go ahead, you can do it. So I'm like, I gotta get Derek on that channel, man. Definitely. Because I'm not that type of person. I made plans. So I'm like, I'm gonna get him on the channel. I could stick it out. But I had him. He's in the living room right now with the wife. And I still, I can't explain it, man. Having a kid is crazy, man. It's definitely a different experience, but I'm super happy, man. I had to go live and, basically talk to you guys about that too, and also have Derek. And I just feel, I'm super happy about it, you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Definitely. Thanks, Derek, man. I definitely appreciate that, man.
Well, hey, man, no problem. But also, just so you know, I would have accepted it. I would have understood if you said I got to cancel because I just had a goddamn baby. I would have been okay with it. Just so you know.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I was like, man, you know what, man? The wife saying she'd be good for it. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, man. And I love doing this shit, but
Yeah.
it's something I'm gonna do it. But back to the horror stuff, man. It was something I had to freaking. So, okay, what you think about Halloween Kills?
Well, hang on. What's your bad experience?
Oh yeah, yeah. So my bad experience. We're putting names out there. So
Put names out.
I'm gonna say it. I don't. All right, Tom Atkins, man. Fuck. I'm
Okay.
gonna say it, man. And it was heartbreaking for real, man. So I go to Halloween horror nights every year, Orlando, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I went there. I'm like, man. So my favorite YouTubers was there. So that's why I went to go meet Grim Life Collective.
Okay.
I have to meet them. I met them. They were cool as hell, man. No lie. If you're a fan of them, bro, if you meet them, oh my god,
I saw a video of you with them.
they're super cool, man. Like they'll get on your channel, anything, they'll talk to you, bro. I talked to them for fucking hours, bro. They're super cool. Gave me tips and shit. But I was excited to meet Tom Atkins too. So I'm like, man, Halloween 3 season of which I go to this guy's table. And I don't know, man. You know, older people are just I don't know, man. He's he's kind of like, all right, give me the money, go. So
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? But it's like it's Tom Atkins, man. He's older. You gotta have respect for the guy and stuff. But I'm not the only one who feels that way. A lot of people told me that, like, that's how he is, and
Mm-hmm.
he's very blunt, and he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't like you want to ask him a question. He's just like, he's very dry, and it
Yeah.
was crazy. It's like it was just like it was literally like when I met him, it was probably like 8 seconds. I swear, bro. It was, hey man, like it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm telling like it's a pleasure to meet. And he was like, yeah, of course. What do you want?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? My wife even noticed it. She was like, he wasn't like at all. He wasn't just
It
like he
wasn't
was.
like personable.
Yeah, like he wasn't
Pretty much.
talking. It was just like I never experienced no shit like that. I met James, Drew Courtney, all type of
Yo,
people.
he's so cool, James Hugh
Yeah,
Courtney.
James Drew
He's super
Courtney.
cool.
He's probably one of the coolest people I met.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between James Drew Courtney and it's crazy to say it's between Bonnie Aarons or Danielle Harris. Danielle Harris is super cool, but that it's so crazy, bro. I'm not to get off topic. With the Tony Moore and stuff, everybody knows
Okay.
what happened with him. It was the live that you posted. It was the fucking I think did you post that? It was like I guess Danielle Harris was like next to Tony Moore and she was asking some questions and shit.
Oh, at a convention or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was literally right there behind like when they were fucking recording it. No lie,
Oh
bro.
shit.
It was in Days of the Dead Andy and
Yeah, it was.
it was like bro, I met Danielle Harris. She signed my
Uh,
shit. And then I literally see her go from table. She's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Like, no lie. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm literally, I think I'm gonna meet Evil Ed or someone because of the line, I can still see what's going on, but I just hear her say, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. She goes to his table, she gets her phone, boom, right in his face. So how do you feel? Like a whole ass fucking interview. This guy has a line of people.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck that, I just have to do it. And then
Mhm.
I'm like, I was like, when you post, I'm like, I was literally behind that. I didn't know.
That's crazy, man.
I'm like, I didn't know she was fucking going live. I thought she was on
Yeah.
sign with somebody, but she's whole ass asked him a fucking interview. Like, so why did you such? I'm like, damn, man. Like, so I didn't even know what was going on until I watched her video. I didn't know that whole. I even got an autograph from him. So I'm like, fuck. I watched her video. I'm like, bro, you start breaking shit down. I'm like, then I start looking into it. I'm like, he's really fucked up, man. Like he's really I got my fucking whole ass figure autographed by him. So I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't know, bro, but now I know, man. Thanks to you, your video definitely made me look into it, man. And I'm just like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, that's something. That was something. I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole anymore, but I guess if Tony Moran fucks up again, excuse my language, maybe I have to go down. I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Man, I didn't know he was. I felt kind of. I had watched one of her lives on Instagram. You know, he was saying his apologies. You know, people deserve chances and stuff like that. But yeah, man, he was. I was watching that shit. I'm like,
It was a
damn,
wild ride.
Yeah, he really fucked up. I didn't know he said the shit he said until I watched the videos. I didn't know. Then I started looking into it, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know that shit was going on. So
Yeah, I didn't expect that many people to care about that.
yeah,
So
I
like
seen.
when
I said, oh shit.
I was like one of the first people who saw that like Tony
Yeah.
Moran Unmasked video where they compiled all that
Mhm.
stuff. And yeah, I just got pissed off and I was like, I should make
Yeah.
a video real quick about how I'm pissed off at this dude. But that ended up, it's not anymore, but that ended up being my most like watched video or something. And people were sharing it. It was on like a news site or something. I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, that shit went crazy. I'm just like, bro, god damn, bro. Like, this shit is fucking going crazy. Like Tony Moore, Daniel Harris, fucking this. Oh my god, that shit was crazy, man. I didn't have no idea that shit. And
Dude, you know what I didn't know? Speaking of Danielle Harris, I didn't know until maybe a year ago or so, maybe 2 years ago, but either way, pretty recently about
mhm.
that whole stalker incident. That's pretty interesting. And
What?
that would explain a lot.
So what
You know what I'm
happened?
talking about?
No, I
Some,
don't know.
something about Danielle Harris. She was on Dr. Phil talking about it. So this is a while back, if I understand correctly, but yeah, there was a stalker. She had a stalker and he was sending her really threatening stuff and he kept following her and calling her and trying to come after her. And I'm pretty sure, and guys, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, if you guys know this answer, but if I remember correctly, I think they actually caught the guy. He was like waiting for her and he had a backpack with like duct tape and rope and a gun or something like that, like all kinds of crazy shit. And so then after that, she always had to have a bodyguard
Yeah.
with her. And so at all of her conventions, you'll notice that there's usually at least one bodyguard with her. I think her husband's normally there too, but there's usually at least a bodyguard. And I
Yeah.
originally thought that was interesting because I'm like, how come none of these other stars have bodyguards? And I was like, maybe it's because it's Danielle Harris. She's a small, woman and she gets a lot of creepy guys, but I did not know the guys were that creepy. So yeah.
I definitely noticed, and now that you say that, bro, when I walked to her table, it was a guy with a fucking black suit, I want to say, that was sitting next to her. Like,
That could be it. Yeah. There's usually at least one or two dudes there, big dudes. I wouldn't mess with them.
damn, yeah, I never noticed that, man. So you have any plans on going to any conventions this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's two cons because I'm in PA. So there's two cons going on near me soon, and one of them is Monster Mania in New Jersey, and one of them is PA HorrorCon.
Yeah.
But if I remember the dates correctly, I think they're like a week apart.
Yeah.
And so last year, because of all the COVID and stuff,
Yeah.
I was so eager. So I went to like every con as soon as it came back. So I went to Monster Mania, I went to PA HorrorCon, I went to New Jersey HorrorCon, I went to Chiller. Like I was all over the place and I stretched myself so thin, and my wife who comes with me, because literally it was like one con and then the next weekend another con, and these things are expensive. They're you easily drop like $500. So one con, and then the one we actually came back on Halloween from Chiller Theater. And that night, like as soon as we got back, we came back midday. And that night I was trying to go to another one to go and meet Dee Wallace, but I actually canceled because it was Halloween night and I felt like a dick if I just left my wife and everything on Halloween night. You know what I mean? So it was a lot. So this year I'm trying to tone it down a bit, but so far I've got tickets for Monster Mania in Jersey, but only on Sunday. I usually get the 3-day pass, but this year I'm only doing one day. I'm doing Sunday, and that's because it's as I'm sure you know, Sundays are usually like the quieter day, the calmer day. So I have like 4 people there that I want to get autographs from, and I'm going to see if maybe I can get some interviews for the channel because that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, so far just Monster Mania. But I'm sure a lot more will come up. What about you?
Yeah, man. Actually, I wanted to go to Monster Mania. I was thinking about going to PA, pull it off, but I got the son. I was like, man, this shit was.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
it's crazy, but I'm going to Horror Hound for sure. We already got that planned out. I have to meet Nev Campbell, Matthew Lillard. Them the 2 main people I want to meet. To be honest, they're gonna have like.
Have you met them yet?
No, I never met them. I'm so excited to meet them. I met the other guests that people were excited about. David Howard Thor and Tony Todd is gonna be there. Oh, Dick Warlock from Halloween 2.
I've never met him.
Yeah, me either. I'm thinking about meeting him. I don't know. I want to meet fucking Skeet Ulrich.
Dude, Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard, I haven't personally met them because I didn't wait in their line, but I've been in the convention room that they're in, and I've been like right next to them.
Yeah,
And man, those dudes are cool. Like,
I
if you get a
heard.
chance to meet them, they're especially Matthew Lillard. I mean, but they at Monster Mania, they came in 2 hours before they were scheduled to start signing and stayed 2 hours later because there was such a long line of people and they were persistent. Like they wanted to get every single
Yeah,
person. So they're chill. Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy that.
man. Like when you just basically when you just touch base on the saying that
Oh,
you had to tone it down with the conventions and shit. I
yeah,
really felt that because I thought it was just me because
it
the
gets
wife,
tricky, man.
yeah, the wife said the same thing. Like, basically, your wife, it's kind of like,
That works. Okay.
when you get there, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna put myself to this fucking budget. I'm gonna do it, but you get to these fucking tables, and it'd be so crazy because it'd be the little shit that you were not even thinking about getting that be there. But sometimes, like, I mainly focus on autographs and photo ops and shit. But when I get there, man, if it's something nice, man, I buy it. I need to get out that habit because, man, I just swipe, 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 and
It's a
then
lot, dude.
yeah, the photo ops and
It's a
shit
lot.
really, bite you on the ass, man. Though I'm gonna tell you guys, the worst convention, like money wise, that I've went to that fucking killed me was the one I just went to in Cincinnati when I met Robert England, James Drew Courtney, Nick Castle, fucking who else did I meet? No, I think it was them. Yeah, James Drew Courtney, Nick Castle, Robert England, and yeah, and oh my, Robert England wants an arm and a fucking leg. Then
Oh my god, yeah, I know.
I'm like, man, come on, Robert England, man, you fucking me up. Then his fucking autograph is 100 flat.
Yep.
Boom, $100 flat. Like,
Yep. Dude,
that's
and when I was saying about the Robert Englund thing, they had us wait, for hours and hours and hours. We went from one room to another room and we sat and we stood and blah blah blah. They didn't tell us till the very end what the autograph price was, which I thought was interesting. They didn't tell us it was $100 till we were practically already up there. So
yeah,
you had to wait like a good 8 hours at least before I even knew the price. And everybody was shocked because $100, in retrospect, for some autographs, it's not that much, but for Robert Englund, it seemed like a lot.
yeah, definitely. We get to some of these comments. Maddie said, "I never trusted Tony." Just kidding. Sup, Brand? I'm hoping to go to Monster Mania again this year too. I've been only ever once. And someone said, "Hi, Mari. Nightmare Corner. So I'm heading to Flashback Weekend in Chicago. I always wanted to go to Flashback. They have some nice guests there. Nightmare Corner said it's expensive but worth it. Definitely, I agree. Michael Joe said I would love to meet Matthew Lillard in person. Little Joy said there's a great interview with Dick Warlock from Daily Halloween News, and Dick Warlock is such a great guy, well, such a nice guy. And yeah, I definitely agree. I heard so much nice things about him, and yeah. But something I wanted to ask you, man, because you have a ton of nice shit. Definitely.
Thank you.
No problem. I definitely want to know if you can go out with one piece in your collection, one piece, not two, not three, just one. If you can go back there and just grab one off the shelf, you got to go out with it. What would it be in your collection? Because you got
Oh,
some nice
that's a hard question. There's a lot of stuff in this room.
one piece. I kind of wanna say, I seen you got it was fucking crazy. It could be posters, anything,
I
like
know that's
autograph posters, anything. You got, I think it was like you got a fucking you got a lot of autograph shit I seen, man. Like
dude.
hell, like fucking movie posters and
If I gotta pick one, it's probably gonna end up as a poster, and it's probably gonna end up being my
Rob,
Devil's Rejects Last Supper poster, which is above me. But that's because I have it signed by so many people now, and I got it signed by like Sid Haig before he died. And that was at my first convention that I ever went to, so it like adds a little extra. I think he was my first signature that I ever got at a convention, so it's sentimental.
yeah.
And then I have a 3 from Hell poster that's pretty sweet because it has like Sherry Moon Zombie and Rob Zombie, and they're hard to get. But I would probably go with that poster. What would you go with out of yours? You got a lot of sweet shit.
Oh man.
See a stack of it behind you.
Oh, that's hard, man. I'm gonna say, fuck. If I had to go with something, it'll probably be something I had to go out with, man. So Man, I got this. I just got the Pennywise Hot Toys 1/6. I haven't opened it yet. And man, I think that's gonna be my number one figure. Like, I haven't opened it yet, though. That's why I'm debating on because I heard so much crazy shit about that. It's probably gonna be my either my Cedar Chucky good guy doll or I gotta pick that.
Dude,
It's,
it's a hard question, right?
yeah, I'm gonna pick that. I'm definitely going.
That's a nice doll. Is that the one you put the voice? No, well, was that a different one? That was a different one. You put
Yeah,
the voice box
that's
in, right?
the good guy, the OG good guy. That's actually right here in the box. I gotta get fucking more details. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be. I love the Scarface Chucky, bro. It's
Yeah,
just
that's sick. That is sick.
definitely. Little Joy, my bad man. He said, I was just wondering how my mask is going. Actually, Little Joy, I just had my son and stuff. Right before that happened, literally that morning, I base coated your mask. I got some of the details in there in the cracks and stuff. Got the dirt around the hairline and stuff. I just have to basically focus on the burn side. So Little Joy, all I have to do with your mask is just focus on the burn side, adjust the hair, and focus on small details. But it definitely should be knocked out soon. I'll definitely keep you updated, man. Don't worry. I definitely got you and keep you updated with pictures. But yeah, man, I'll go out with the Chucky, man. I actually want Glenn and Tiffany also. A lot of people don't like Cedar Chucky. I love it. I just think
I like Cedar Chucky.
yeah, I think it's cool. I gotta have the whole family, man. And another question I want to ask. So, do you have a piece this year that you're determined to get? So I know, man, you definitely get a lot of crazy shit. Some shit that you had got that I seen. What the fuck was that? So I know you got the art. You had got like fucking a lot of people to sign a fucking Art the Clown.
Oh
Man,
yeah, I got it over there.
Yup, I seen that. The fucking Rob Zombie mask, of course. That was nice. Fuck. And I see you got the PCS, the Meyer statue.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And fuck, it was something that you had got like, damn, what the fuck? It was something crazy too, man. It was probably an older video. I forgot what the fuck it was. Gotta think.
There's some cool things. Like I just wait for these things to kind of come to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I actively most of my stuff, and I'm sure you might be able to relate. I haven't actually had to search for a lot of it. I just waited for the deal to kind of come here because
Yeah.
I don't like paying the crazy prices. You know what I mean? So I just wait till I find something at a bargain.
Yeah. It was oh, I think I know. Yes, it was yes, I know what it was. It was the fucking globe. That fucking Halloween globe.
Oh yeah, that's behind me somewhere too. Yeah, I got it over there.
Oh, he fucking got that. I really want that so bad with the little.
Yeah. That comes in the VHS set. I think it was the 20th anniversary or something. And I have the VHS somewhere separate now because the box broke. But yeah, the snow globe is sweet. The first day I got it though, so I got it at a toy collectible store in Jersey, and they had it on the shelf, and it was behind the counter. So I had to ask the guy. And while I was asking him the price, he told me it was $100, and I was like, "Wow, that seems like a lot." And I had never seen that snow globe before, so I was like, let me think on it. And there's these dudes right next to me who are all over it. They're like, "Whoa, I didn't see that back there. Let me take that. If he doesn't get that, like, bro, are you gonna put that down? Do you know how much those go for on eBay?" I was like, "I don't know, but I need this right now. This is mine." So I bought it. But yeah, that globe is sick. I brought it home and there was dust all over the bottom. So I went to dust it off, and part of the sticker flew off, which is what has like the number that's number 1 out of 500 or however many there are. So I had to tape it back on. So that's the only thing I'm pissed off about with that snow globe. But the snow globe is really sick.
Yeah, it's super like, bro, besides you, what was so fucking crazy, bro? It's a shop up here. I think I forgot what's the name of the shop. It was probably when I first started collecting that same fucking globe.
Really?
Like, yes, bro. Like someone had brought it in. I guess they were doing like a trade or some shit. I'm just eyeballing it. Like they fucking at the counter and shit. It's in the clear case, the globe. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck, bro? And I'm looking like, is that fucking a Halloween globe? And it was. And I asked the owner, like, basically, are you selling it? He was like, nah, I'm actually going to keep this for myself, but you own a fucking store. Like, I don't know. But I was so pissed because I was going to fucking buy that shit. And then there was a guy in there that I guess he was looking at it too. Yeah, of course he was looking at like Michael Myers tattoo on his fucking arm, and he was like, "Yeah, man, those are so fucking like rare on eBay and shit. They're up in price." I'm like, fuck, I want one of them so bad. And you got one. I'm like, damn, he got one of those. What the fuck? Like,
I love them. I love them. There's a lot of cool. I'm not a snow globe guy, but there's a lot of cool snow globes out there. I don't like.
yeah,
There's you've probably seen them. There's a Freddy Krueger one that's really cool. There's a Jason one where it's like two pieces, and the one piece is his hand, and like
yeah, no, I
they're
never
sweet.
seen that. Yeah, I seen that you have a fucking like what is the fucking Freddy versus Jason with the glove and the mask?
Oh yeah, that's you can't see it, but it's actually right behind me. It's one of these giant squares up here. It's all dark. But
Bro, that shit is
yeah,
nice, man. Like that
that
shit
one,
is
dude,
nice.
that thing on eBay goes for like a lot of money. I feel like it goes for like $500 or something. I
Yeah,
found
yeah,
it. I joined a group on Facebook, some mask group, and like that same day, somebody was like offering it for $100 shipped. So I
yeah.
jumped on it while other people were trying to negotiate. They were like, "Let me give you $50." Like, so I was like, "Dude, I'll take that right now. I'll take that for him."
Yeah, I'll
I
take that
just
right
joined the
now.
group that day. Like, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
So, all right, okay. I'm trying to think. So you basically kind of told me, but like you said, your favorite genre is comedy. So are you like I peep that you're a diehard like Rob Zombie fan, but so are you a fan of the Rob Zombie Halloween like little series, or you're like kind of like nah?
Well, like Rob, like the H1, H2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like them. Again, they fit the Rob Zombie vibe quite a bit.
yeah, definitely.
So, I understand why people don't like them. But for somebody who does like that kind of movie, I enjoy it. I think that the second one is a little questionable to me. And
Yeah,
I really
definitely.
don't enjoy the whole white horse thing that
Yeah,
they did.
definitely. Yeah,
But aside from that, I thought I did like seeing Michael Myers. Like, a lot of people don't like it because Halloween is obviously something that we all know and we all like from so long ago.
yeah,
So when somebody changes it, it's like almost borderline offensive. But I liked it because I liked seeing Michael be like poor kid who just gets picked on until he snaps and like just starts killing people. I thought that was cool. As a kid who used to get picked on and want to snap and murder people. So like I get it, I guess, but
yeah.
I understand why people don't like it.
I actually like the first one a lot, man. I loved what Rob Zombie did with that. Like you said, a lot of people don't like it, but I think he killed that shit because people have to realize you can't keep getting the same shit. And I watched an interview. Rob Zombie said that too. He basically
Mhm.
wanted to give it a different like feel because I mean I'm a huge. That's my favorite Michael Myers, but it's just like
Yeah.
it is some repetitive shit going on. Like imagine if in the Rob Zombie films they had like a James Jude Courtney in there. It wouldn't have just fitted. That type of Mike Tyler Maine, bro, him being biggest, like, bro,
Oh,
that
dude, Tyler Mane's a great Michael Myers in my opinion.
yes,
I don't
bro.
care what you say about the movie, but I think that he makes a great Michael. I like how big and
Yeah.
brutal that dude is.
Yes, bro. I met him in person, man. He's a
Me too.
fucking giant. Yeah, yeah,
He's
he's big.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's cool as hell, man. He's super cool. And that's actually why I wanted to get a Rob Zombie mask, bro. Cause some guy in front of me, bro, I guess he was getting his fucking mask signed. I don't think it was from the artist that me and you got ours from. I think he got his shit from I forgot the guy. It was a nice ass quality Rob Zombie mask. Tyler Maine signed it. I just remember him picking it up like, hey, this is a good, like this right here. I'm like, damn, that is a good ass mask. Like I just from that moment, same with me getting a good guy. I seen someone walking around trying to get Alex Vincent to sign one. Man, some of them pieces, man, in person is fucking crazy. For
Mhm.
people that can't, I know some people out there that can't afford that shit, and I understand. But coming from someone that owns crazy pieces, like you have the nurse killer. I want to see that in person. I want to see. I think that looks super cool with the blood and the gunshot wound on the side right there. Yeah, he's
Somewhere
pointing.
up there.
Yep,
There it
that
is.
shit is nice, bro. I remember you unboxed it and
Yeah.
you put that shit on. I'm like, damn, that's nice
Yeah, but
as
it doesn't fit my head. That's what sucks.
yeah,
I would
yeah,
rock that thing at every convention if I could,
yeah. That shit
or
is
something,
nice.
but it doesn't even fit my head. So, but I sold all my other Myers masks basically, but I didn't sell that one. I can't bring myself to.
Yeah, definitely. That fucking mask, bro. And then, bro, like, yeah, you got a lot of nice shit. I remember you unboxed the H40, the fucking H40 that was accurate to the film with the
That I
fucking.
love that mask.
Is
I
this
had a hard time selling that mask, and that one didn't fit my head
nice?
either. But that was hard to sell.
You sold it?
Yeah, I sold that one, and I had a different mask. I sold the two of them because I'm trying to get a mask from oh my god, what's his name? Russell Lewis, I think is his
Yeah,
name.
that's the guy, Russell.
And he's making this really cool mask. I forget what it's called. Yeah, I would have to see it, but yeah, it's like it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's quite a bit of money. But I made enough selling the two masks to fund that one, and this one will actually fit my head.
yeah.
So I'm really excited about it. But I'm on like a waiting list, which is I've already been on there for months. So
No.
we'll see how it goes. But yeah, and unfortunately, I had to sell it. It sold fast, but like I hated selling it. It was rough.
Yeah, man. That's something I never got to do, and I'm gonna have to start doing it because I'm starting like I love like NECA shit. Don't get me wrong, but I'm starting to like 1/6 scale is starting to grow on me. Like the 1/6
Yeah.
scale figures, the presence and shit is just fucking crazy.
Yep.
But I never got like I was actually about to sell my fucking Tiny from Killer Clowns to get the Pennywise because that Pennywise is fucking pricey, bro. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah.
for the Hot Toys. I think it's like 305 after tax and shit. I'm
Yep.
like, man,
They're
some
pricey.
yeah, like some of this shit, some shit in the collection, man, sad to say. Like I look over sometimes, like a couple Jason figures, neck. I'm like, but I never brung myself to sell nothing. Well, I've been thinking about selling my Michael Jackson Thriller figure, and I know it's just like fuck because I wanted that so bad. I paid like $500 a 1/6 figure because
Yeah.
I'm just like he fits the collection, but he doesn't. Like
I mean, the way I look at it, if it's something like, because I've bought and sold a lot of things, but there's a few things I regret, obviously. And like, the way I look at it, man, like if you're on the fence about it, obviously you don't want to sell it right away. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You gotta sleep on that.
yeah,
But because like nowadays, I used to have so much stuff in my office that it was literally piled up on the floor, and I still have some stuff just piled up. But like,
yeah.
certain things you don't need. But like most of the stuff that's on display around me at this point, if I try to think of about selling it or something,
Mm-hmm.
at first it sounds great to get the money, but then I'm like, nah, I probably missed that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's uh,
So, what is one of the things that you regret actually selling?
well,
Yeah.
one of them is kind of that mask.
Oh,
Because that's a very nice mask.
hell yeah, bro! I can't believe you sold that.
But there's probably other stuff. Oh, you know what? All this talk about Scream got me really wanting some Scream stuff. And
Same, bro.
just
Same.
like you were saying, like I'm not a huge fan. I'm not huge into Scream, but I will say that like I was less into it before I saw the new movie, and then I went and I rewatched all of the other ones.
Yeah,
So like now I'm on like this big Scream kick,
yeah,
and I don't have any Scream autographs because I got all these mystery boxes in the
yeah.
past and stuff like that. And the one had like I think a Nev Campbell autograph, and another one had a Ghostface mask signed by Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard. And at the
I
time, I didn't
seen
really
that
care
video.
about Scream that much,
Uh,
so I sold them or I traded them.
yeah.
But now I'm sitting here like, damn, I really wish I had that mask. Like, you know what I mean? But you can't. I'm gonna have to buy another one if I want another one.
I think I want to say I did see that video you had posted it up and did he sign like on the mouth?
I think so. It's been a
Uh,
while. I don't even remember what box it was from, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he signed on the mouth.
uh,
I think it was dual signed, and I think one of them signed on the forehead and one of them signed on the mask or something like
I
that, or on the
seen.
mouth. I can't remember, but
I know you're like fuck. I wish I had at the new movie. It's
oh
always like
yeah,
that, bro. You watch a movie and it say okay, for instance, Scream came out. The moment I sat down and he plucked a few motherfuckers up, especially the Dewey scene. I'm like, bro, I gotta
yeah,
get the Scream. I gotta
yep.
get a fucking I need the 25th anniversary robe or something. I need something.
So I joined a Scream group recently on Facebook, and dude, I didn't know the demand behind Scream masks, like Ghostface masks, are crazy. There are some crazy ones out there, and I'm sitting here like I can tell the difference between Michael Myers masks, but I have a really hard time determining because there's some of these masks that are worth like $5,000
Yeah,
for Ghostface, and other ones that are worth jack shit, and I
yeah.
can't figure out what makes them so different.
It's
In certain cases. So there's a huge market out there for that. So I wouldn't even know, but they put out the 25th anniversary mask and people are going crazy over that.
yeah, he basically those man, I think it's some shit Fun World.
Yeah,
I
Fun
remember
World. Yep.
it's so crazy, man. I remember back in the day, I was Scream about 8 times when I was a kid. Because that
Mhm.
was like one of the cheapest costumes.
Yeah,
And
same.
I'm just like, yeah, like, bro, you could fucking catch one of those masks in Walgreens that's going for
Yeah.
$1,000 right now for $10. Like, I
Yep.
remember, I swear I even remember putting one on and it's smelling like the vanilla smell and shit. It's crazy. I used to have one that glowed in the dark as a kid, though. The one you squeeze the heart, the blood
Oh yeah, I had
down.
that.
I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, and then one day, matter of fact, after I watch the film, I get on eBay, same as you, bro. I'm not aware of this
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, the fuck? Like, with the tag on the head, just a regular ass Scream,
Yep.
fucking going for $1,000. I'm like, no, it's
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't realize there was that demand for them. I mean,
Yeah.
I was never in that group, I guess, but yeah, they're crazy, man. I don't want one like that though. I just
Yeah,
want like a moderate one, you know.
yeah, I got the what is that? It's from Spirit of Halloween. I actually got it yeah, it was like probably a year ago. It's super cool. It's just a regular generic hoodie mask. It's probably the one actually your wife wore. Matter of fact, is that like the costume on the front? It has like the red ghost face.
No, this is it. It's probably
Uh,
not it. You think? No, this is like real cheap.
that's a nice one though. That's a nice one.
It's from Amazon. You get the whole costume for $30.
For real?
Yeah, and we had to put extra stuff in the eyes to try to block it out because that video I had to really work on editing it because her eyes were so freaking visible through this mask
Yeah,
that we had to go back in and like put some more stuff in there.
definitely. That's still a nice mask though. Like,
they're cheap.
Yeah, I actually wanted to make a life size ghost face. I've been so damn busy, but I want to make a life size ghost face now. I think it'd be a cool character to make, but I actually want that fucking 25th anniversary.
I do too.
The robe I've been trying.
Yeah,
bro. Some of you guys in the comments been trying to get me, sending me links. I forgot. One of you guys sent me a link to fucking one of these. I forgot the name, and you told me they were gonna go live at 9 a.m. I was up at fucking 8:50. They did not go live. Still out of stock. So it's like it's hopeless now at this point. If it comes down to it, I was thinking about getting me a robe. I have found a video. They got this like fucking metallic gold spray paint. If you hold it back far enough, you can make it glitter looking and fucking you could cut the drapes and sew them back. If I gotta do that, I'm gonna have to just do that, man.
Well, I heard they're gonna be re-releasing them. So that is hopefully they will be.
Yeah.
I also saw, I don't know if you saw Fun World put out a catalog, and I was looking through it and
I seen
you saw that?
I've seen a few items.
Yeah. They got some cool Ghostface stuff. They got like a some Ghostface like slasher kit or something. It has the Bowie knife and some gloves and the mask. So that looks really cool.
Thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's super
cool. There's a couple really cool ones. They're putting out the scary movie masks again.
Oh, I've seen that too.
So I'm trying to get in on those because now that I'm super into it, I gotta try to get them.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. That shit definitely it fucking sucks. But I mean, I know how the horror community is. People try to resell shit. But like you said, bro, I understand Michael Myers and shit like that. But Scream, he was just one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, the vibes I get from Scream was them fucking plain ass hockey mask. Like the glow. I used to have the ones that glow in the dark. That's the category I put a Scream mask in. The fucking plastic ass Jason mask, no arrows on it, just white. Like, yeah. I'm like, bro, and this shit going for this much, I can't get my hands on a decent Scream, man.
They're nuts, man. They're nuts. And even those 25th anniversary ones, you've probably seen it. People were selling them for, I just saw one today, $150. Somebody was selling it for. I think they were like $30.
Yeah. People are fucking finding them at Goodwills and shit like that now. I saw
Goodwill.
Yeah. Some guy found one at fucking Goodwill. I'm like, yeah, let me go to Goodwill and look for a fucking mask like that. It's not going to be Scream. It's going to be some other shit. Like,
right.
That's my luck. But let me read some of these comments.
Yeah, what we got?
Brandon, sorry for being annoying. Can you finish reading my comment? Okay. Horror Gang, have you guys met Kane Hodder? I might go to Scare Fest this year. I have not met Kane Hodder, and he's actually coming to Horror Hound. Michael Joe said, Brandon, do you got Tubi? Yes, I do have Tubi. Take all the time you need, man. I don't mind you spending time with your kid. Definitely, I appreciate that a lot, man. Maddie said, I love See the Chucky. It actually made me laugh a few times. Definitely, yeah. See the Chucky is funny as hell.
Yo, don't forget the comment from Haduk to Alcavez.
Where the fuck? Let me see.
You gotta go to vor.red right now.
I don't even see that. Oh my! What the fuck? Why? What the hell? What the fuck?
And by the way, guys, or horror gang, I have met Kane Hodder, and he's cool. Oh yeah, he's cool, but he's a staple, especially at Monster Mania. Is always there, but he gets drunk a lot. Not to say he's like a dick or anything. He just gets really drunk. So actually, just a really quick fun story. I had him sign my Jason mask. You can see here, but it's above me back there. But it's a NECA Jason mask. The NECA Jason masks they're kind of like a fiberglass kind of situation. So they're very like fragile. So he was drunk and I watched him BSing with the guy in front of me, and he signed the guy's mask and he basically threw it back at him across the table. So he like whipped the mask across the table, not thinking because he's drunk. And I was like, damn, I hope when I get up there, he doesn't do that with mine because mine's already signed by other people. And if he breaks it, I'm going to be pissed. So I kept it in my hand the entire time. Like I didn't let it, he grabbed it and I wouldn't let it go. And then I just took it back when he was done with it. But just fun story. But yeah, if you see him, he's probably drinking.
Yeah, definitely. I would have did the same shit you did, man. Let me see. Got these comments, Brandon. You got bots in the chat. Fuck. I want the Rob Zombie, Michael Myers figure. Dope discussion. Maddie said, I appreciate Rob Zombie style. I like House of a Thousand Corpses, but his Halloween movies are just to me. He was my favorite.
They're to a lot of people.
Yeah,
You're not alone.
Yeah, it's a group of people that just hate those movies. Tyler Main was the best Michael Myers. Phil said, hey, they're horror fans. What's up, Phil? Welcome to the live. You guys don't forget to like the live. And by the way, go check out Derek's channel, man. I'm telling you guys, he has a great ass channel. Definitely one of the horror channels that's like super cool and consistent. And yeah, I definitely fucks with Derek's channel. So I fucks with it, you guys. I'm telling you. Go to Derek's channels, man. On his channel, man. He has some crazy ass shit in the collection. And tell him I like Gray sent you guys. Damn.
Yeah, I tried to link it in the chat, but it didn't work. So if you guys do want to subscribe, you would just have to go to my channel because it didn't work.
Try to do it for you, bro. Let me see if I can do something. Yeah, though, you guys definitely go to Derek's channel, man. Super cool. Let me see if I can do it, bro. Should be able to.
Halloween 1 Rob Zombie was an 8 for me, and with colder edits version a 9, but Halloween 2 was ass.
Definitely, bro. I penned it for you, man. Yeah, you guys hit that link. And
hey, there we go. That works.
Their channel, man, definitely super cool. Like I said, one of the first channels I've seen when I had fucking one detail from my collection. And yeah, it was super cool still, man, to this day. And yeah, bro, your fucking collection is one of the best I've seen. I've seen a lot of YouTubers, but the way you got your shit set up, bro, is definitely nice as hell.
I appreciate it. I like your collection too. I take a lot of time to organizing it is like part of the fun of having it, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I will say, I actually, in response to what you were talking about earlier, because you were saying that you're like NECA, but you're kind of like, because now you're looking into other things.
Yeah.
That's the same way it was for me. Like I had a couple of like horror, like pop figures, even though I didn't care for pops that much. And I thought, wow, these NECA figures look really damn cool. They're detailed. I should get those. They're kind of expensive, but let's go to that.
Yeah.
And then it went, let's get the 1/6 scale. Let's get the quarter scale. Let's get, whatever. Let's get sign shit. Like, it's like you advance as you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
I definitely feel the same way as you, man. Fucking, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That statue, man, you both got the PCS.
Yeah.
I don't think, man, I don't think coming out with a ghost face statue. And
that'd be sweet.
They're coming out with it. He's basically he's jumping out like a window, like he's busting through the window with a knife.
Damn. I didn't hear about that's real. I didn't hear about that at all.
No, that's awesome. Definitely real, bro. So what happened was they released a picture And the picture before anything, the mock-up was him jumping out he was jumping through like a glass door with a knife, like he's finna stab somebody with the fucking drape arm and shit. But they had released a final picture, like, all right, this is the final thing. We couldn't do it. The fucking window in the background. It was they just fucking put like a base with a videotape on the floor. Everybody like, fuck, I'm canceling my order.
Who makes it?
I think PCS. I want to say, I'm about to see it. I think
I'm trying to look it up while you're saying it.
Okay, yeah, bro. It's nice, man. If I can get one more statue, man, if it's that fucking it has the background like the way they were saying the mock-up was. I'm gonna get it.
Face statue.
Let's see, statue.
Action figure.
It's a statue.
I don't have the action figure, but I don't really like the action figure if I'm being honest.
Action figure is crazy.
Yep. Oh, you know, I do like the ultimate one though. I would like to get that one.
Yep, the fucking ultimate one is sick. Also, Flankster, another YouTuber. That's how I found out about it. He posted it. Here it go, right here. I have to show you, bro.
Yeah, let me see, because I can't find it.
So that's the base.
Oh, okay. And it's got, what is that? That's a videotape.
Yeah, it's just super plain. But the original was basically him jumping out the window, like fucking like, I don't know, a glass like kitchen door type of, like, it was crazy, bro. And it's like the window was cracked in the back.
Oh, I see what you mean. So they kind of gave up on that.
Yeah, I guess they did it to make it cheaper or whatever, and they thought they were doing something, and everyone like canceling their orders and shit. So let me see if so this was the mock-up. It was fucking crazy. If they do this, I'm definitely getting it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the other one, it was just like, but I heard that if they basically was gonna keep the base like that, it would have been cheap as hell. I think it would damn near been cheaper than a Michael Myers, I want to say, but they just made an announcement that they're delaying it because they're gonna basically redo the whole fucking. So I can't wait to see that. So I might be grabbing that. And I know you're in the Ghostface and shit now, so I won't be surprised, bro. You fuck around and grab it. So
dude, I like that Michael Myers. I do like it a lot. It was kind of expensive, I feel like, but they're all their figures are expensive, you know.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. That fucking, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big Michael Myers fan. So you guys know if it's coming from me, like Derek said, bro, it's one of those fucking pieces. It doesn't always happen, but like when I come in a collection, I turn the lights on and shit, and I look at it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's like I fucking paid for that. You know what I mean? It's like I get that feeling like I paid for that. You know how like I can get a fucking 1/6 scale and go crazy with that shit and just put.
That's kind of the thing, yeah.
Yeah, I put a nice background to a diorama. I like it, but
oh yeah, they're like, nice. It was like what was it, $600 or something like that?
Yeah, like it was like $600. But I like it though. It's Michael Myers.
Yeah, they're cool.
I like the base and shit.
And it's a good build. Like it's very solid.
Yeah.
So
yep. As for a statue, it's definitely nice. Yeah. As hell. So another question I have for you: if you can get one person on your channel for an interview, because I know you're saying you want to get, who would it be?
Oh God, I don't know. There'd be a lot of people. Trying to think here. Somebody, this is going to be an interesting one, and a lot of people might not even know who this person is, so it's not even a huge name, but I actually would really like to get actually there's two people, Richard Brake or Jeff Daniel Phillips, and they're both, like, Richard Brake is in a bunch of things. He was in 3 from Hell, he was in 31, he played Doomhead, he was in other stuff though. He was in oh my God, what's the name of that show? What's the show everybody liked? He was like the Ice King. I forget what that show's called. But anyway, he was in a bunch of stuff. Yeah. And Jeff Daniel Phillips did a bunch of stuff. But anyway, they're just really cool dudes. And I met them at a horror convention. Yeah. And they were just so absolutely chill that I would love to just sit down and have like a conversation with them on the channel. Yeah. And I mean, they're not huge celebrities, so I might actually be able to do that. But yeah, believe it or not, out of everyone, that was something like that, just because it'd be a really chill discussion,
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't try to. I've been thinking about it, getting people on my channel,
Yeah.
but I haven't basically went through with it yet. If I can get a person that's reasonable, you know, motherfucker can just jump the gun like, oh, I want Robert Englund on my channel.
Yeah.
Like, no. If I someone reasonable, Christopher Nelson. Christopher Nelson is super cool, man. It was crazy when I met him, bro. He knew who I was before I even walked to
That's
the
awesome.
Yeah, like he watches the channel, and he was
Yeah.
like, you know, I know you from somewhere. I'm like, no, hell no. I'm looking like, get the fuck out of here. You don't know me. But he's like, no, I know you. You're like, you got a channel. You got like a podcast or something like that. And I'm like,
Bro, isn't that like the coolest feeling though? Like it's
yes,
so
like
it's like surreal.
yes, like it's fucking crazy, bro. To just walk up to Christopher Nelson, not all people, he knows you. Like, they're
Yeah.
all like scary, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
It's so weird. It's the
Yeah,
strangest feeling.
like,
It's like we're not like, you know, like you don't do something like this to be famous, but like it's
yeah,
cool because in our circle we're getting to know so many people, even celebrities who we would
yeah,
never even
definitely,
really know. You know, they know
definitely.
us, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
I definitely seen, bro. Another thing, man, I'm gonna touch base on, man. I seen your channel grow, bro. Like, I'm like, cause I really like basically I sit back and watch like a few YouTube. I don't watch every YouTube, but you're one of the channels. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna check out Derek's channel, man. He does cool shit. Cause I really watch shit that I like. That's one thing about me. I watch shit that I like. I'm not gonna just turn on some shit. I understand people like, bro, just support the channel. I watch shit that I like, man. That's just me. I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, Derek channel is one of the channels, but like, man, your channel grew crazy, bro. I remember like where I started from, where like, you know, where you started from, and it's like our names, like I see, like, okay, I basically spend most of my time on Instagram now. I used to those groups on Facebook, man. It's too much shit goes
There's
on in
a
those
lot of
groups.
shit.
Like, bro, I got fucking kicked out of one of those groups for posting a YouTube.
I got kicked out of so many, banned, blocked,
Oh, we got to
harassed,
talk
all kinds
about
of
that.
things.
We have to talk about that too, because I'm a bro. But yeah, man, I definitely seen like your channel growing shit, man. And now it's starting to get to the point in communities. I see your shit. Everyone's like, yeah, Derek's horror stuff. You know, I like scary. And then that feeling is crazy, bro. Cause I definitely know that just watching your channel, you definitely like care about that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
you
Dude,
know,
we're getting there, you know.
yeah,
We're
definitely, bro.
you
Yeah,
know,
definitely. Like we're getting there. And I think that's cool. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna get Derek on that channel because I definitely it's like, damn, bro, like his channel is really growing. And it's like your channel is versatile as hell. Like sometimes, you know, like I've done seen you do shit with pops. I see you do some shit with like some convention vlogs. Like you threw up some type of like the Tony Moore and shit. Like
I try to keep it with a horror genre for the
yeah,
most part, but yeah, I mean, you know, I like to do a bunch of different shit, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, dude, it's awesome. And even your videos, like you know, when I first saw your YouTube channel, um one of the I can't remember. I think one of the first videos, correct me if I'm wrong, but
mhm,
I think you did a full collection tour like really early on.
yeah.
And I remember watching that video and seeing your subscriber number and your video view number just keep going up like crazy. And I was like, damn, props to Brandon. Like, that's awesome because, you know, I know how much you love your stuff. So
Yeah.
it was really cool because it was fun to watch. And I don't know what they're at right now, but it was just fun to
Yeah.
watch the videos. It was racking into the thousands, you know, and I
Yeah,
was like, wow, that's
definitely.
awesome, man.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. That same, bro. Like, it was I forgot, man. It was something I had watched one of your videos, and then I was like, just basically, I'm like, damn. So I think the video I watched, this fucking was like fucking 5,000 views. I'm like, hold up, let me. I'm like, damn, his shit is growing, bro. That's what's up. Like, I'm just watching your shit because it's like, you know, if you go on YouTube, say popular uploads and shit,
Yeah.
it was like consistent, bro. I'm like, that's fucking what's up because I really want to, because I feel like people, you know, the horror community is so slept on when it comes to YouTube and shit. But it's all about like how you do your channel for real, how because there's some people out here. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being real. That's one thing about me. I just try to keep it, you know, no sugarcoat. And some people out here does like, you know, they do the horror stuff and their channel is their channel. And it's just like they try, and it's not getting there. And it's nothing wrong with that. If you love it, still do that shit. Cause I don't do it. Like, I mean, it'd be nice to, you know, get some money for doing YouTube because it can help you with the figures and the shit you want. But it's
Yeah.
like people don't understand, man. YouTube is fucking hard, bro.
It's hard. There's that
It's
whole
hard.
algorithm is very
Yes,
difficult.
it is like no lie, bro. I be hitting these fucking bumps like I'm like, what should I fucking post? What the fuck? Like, it's like, and then sometimes you catch yourself looking at your numbers and shit.
Dude,
And
every day
yeah,
I'm looking at them, and
like,
it's,
yeah, like,
you know, I try not to care about it, but sometimes that you're like, oh, come on, what am I doing wrong? I just posted a
yeah,
great
yeah,
video, I thought, and it's
yeah.
getting no views or something, you know.
That's why I started Fright Night Fridays, because I feel like I want to talk to like my subs and shit, and I want to figure out what they like, and
Yeah,
I just want to do different. That's why I started the podcast and shit.
it's a great idea.
Yeah, I just feel like you gotta find shit to do. That's why I'm trying to get into filming locations and fuck, it's all type of. I see people do so many fucking different type of horror videos, and believe it or not, you guys, when it comes to like the YouTube with the horror, it's all about like not a wave, but in order to like YouTube, it's a trend. So if the Halloween, for instance, example,
Facts.
like yes, bro, like if the Halloween NECA figure came out, it came out yesterday. I got it, Derek got it. So say if I post, so I'm unboxing it, and Derek post his. It's like if you have a YouTube, you guys, and you check like what pushed their video out, or you look at like hashtags and shit like that. That shit actually matters, bro. When you post your video and fucking the way you post it, like I just learned that shit probably like early last year because I was just posting shit like, oh, I'm a for instance, say if I say some shit like, okay, I just now got the Halloween 2018 figure and I'm just now unboxing it. That's cool and all, but it's like,
And you know what's crazy, bro, is like, okay, so you could spend so much time looking at that algorithm, right? Like,
yeah,
so one of my favorite, I actually like those numbers. Like, I like looking at them and being able to see, you know, what works, what doesn't. That's wonderful. And it can help a lot. But on the downside of that, you can obsess over them very easily.
yeah,
So that's one bad thing. But also another thing is, okay, like we were saying, like, you know, you put out a great video, you're
yeah,
trendy, you put all the keywords, you think you're gonna have a great thumbnail, everything.
yeah.
Some dude puts out a video of his $5 Jason mask that he got at Dollar General and gets like 5 million views out of nowhere. You're like, what
Yes.
the hell, man? Like, what?
Bro, I swear, no lie, bro. I just seen some shit like that. I fucking yes, I got the Rob Zombie custom mask. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna fucking love this one. Like, I'm just being honest, you guys. It definitely did a little, a little something, but it didn't do like, oh my god. I'm like, bro, this shit is a nice ass mask. Someone fucking unboxed a fucking a 20 terrors and put like the backdrop behind it. The fucking video hit like 50K, bro. I'm like, man, what the
See,
no,
we're fucking up, man. We gotta be doing that. What are they
like what
doing?
the fuck? Like he's taking photography pictures with a Tony Terror, a Halloween Tony Terror, bro, with the backdrop, and he just like, what did he say? A pose session. I'm like,
That thing cost him what, 15-20 bucks. We spent how much did you spend on that mask? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
like that's the shit that suck about YouTube, you guys. And people think that, or they're just posting. Yeah, we're just posting. We want to communicate with you guys. We love horror just like you. And but a lot of effort, bro. No lie, bro. I drove fucking 10 hours to go to the Halloween 2018 house. That was a fat ass risk. On my birthday, I'm like, I gotta go here.
Bro,
But
that was cool. That was cool as hell though. I'm
bro,
jealous as shit about that.
bro, if you ever get the chance, I know they're gonna tear it down. I heard soon. I had talked to someone. I seen was it? No, I heard someone say it, and then it started spreading in the community. So I guess they're tearing it down, which is shitty. But yeah, I took a fat ass risk, man. The
Yeah.
family locations is a fat ass risk. It's just like, bro, on my birthday, I fucking drove 10 hours to fucking South Carolina. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I'm winging shit. I'm
Why
like,
was it such a risk? How do you like what
because the
happens when you
owners,
get there?
bro, it was so many rumors going around. The owners were like never there. And I'm so nervous, bro. No lie. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is the owner? They're talking about this gate and shit. So Grim Life posted it. So that's the video that helped me. They're like, it's this gate right here, but it's kind of so, bro. The Halloween 2018 filming location, Laurie Strode house, is not how it is in the movie, bro. So if you ever figure out a way to get down there and go, bro, just remember, like Brandon did, bro, the fucking gate where the fucking podcasters come like to the gate and they push the button. That shit is literally blocked off, like someone died there. You cannot fucking get there. So that's the gate I'm thinking I have to go, and I'm like, man, I have to go, man. So I'm doing research, and I find out that you have to go through this fucking wooden fence, drive your fucking car through this wooden fence. It's like a fucking barn with like trailers and shit. That's the owners. And I got lucky. I seen like an F-150 in the driveway. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I was fucking nervous. The wife was like, "We drove all the way down for this. We're going to see this house." So
Yeah.
she knocked, boom, boom, boom. And she tells me, like, "Come on." We talk to the owners. They're like, "Oh, you're a Michael Myers fan." And they saw the shirt. I'm like, "Go ahead." They warned us about these fat ass bugs, bro. I don't know if it's mosquitoes. It's scary, bro. But the moment I turned the corner, though, it was fucking crazy. Like, just seeing that house was, bro. You go in there, you see the flames in the house. And for people that's watching this video that went to that house, I know you guys took a lot of, because the house was stripped, bro. The fucking doorknobs was gone.
Jesus.
The gates, if I wanted to, but at this point was nothing left. I wanted to ask him, like, would it hurt if I got something from the house? But like the gates and shit from it was like gates that Laurie Strode had. Those were fucking literally ripped off the window.
Damn.
Fucking the towel was missing off the floor. Cabinets was gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Beer bottles and shit. So when people go, all I'm gonna say is, I'm not saying nothing. You guys don't show that, but you guys definitely take out of that shit, because that house did not strip itself. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys are gonna sell that shit as soon as they tear their house down. It's gonna be on eBay. Oh, look, Laurie Strode was right here. The wallpapers in the back. I want a fucking $2,000 for it. I know the game, bro. Like,
I'm surprised it's not up already.
Yeah, it's probably
right.
Yeah, it's definitely fucking nice though, bro. If you ever get a chance to like a filming location, I feel like, bro, it's a different.
Dude, there's a couple I would love to go to. Everything again is on the complete opposite side. So like, I don't mind. Well, I don't really like living in PA that much because I don't like the weather. I hate cold and it's freezing. But all the good shit is in like California and like Texas and stuff. Like, I would really love to go see the filming locations for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think that'd be dope. I want to see the filming locations from Devil's Rejects. I would love to see that because it's like my favorite movie. So there's like a lot of cool places, but they're all so far away. I wish they would shoot something by me so I can get some go somewhere.
Definitely, bro. That's why I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, man. Like,
okay, so you live in Ohio, okay.
So the best thing that happened, we're going to the Super Bowl, the Bengals. Nothing happens here,
right?
Nothing happens here. So, I had to take risks, man. Like, I went to California to do the Nightmare on Elm Street filming location. The 78, but California is so fucking big, bro. And that was one of my first filming locations. I didn't know, like, Laurie Strode walked on this street. This is what she said. So so when you do filming locations, bro, you literally have to do fucking research, bro. Like,
you know what I can do, and I never have done. My dumbass didn't realize I live very close to Camp Crystal Lake. That would be a really cool tour.
Got to do it,
because that's in Jersey. You know what I mean? And I'm actually really close to Jersey, so it would be a few hours, but and they do tours there, so you have to do a tour because it's an actual summer camp or something like that in the actual summer, so you have to do it when they're actually doing a tour. But sometimes they bring in different Jason Friday the 13th actors and stuff, so it seems cool. But they show you all the filming locations. You can go on a giant tour, and that sounds really cool. That's the only thing I have near me, but I take it for granted. I've just never gone there.
If I were you, bro, I'd definitely go for it, man. Just because, bro, like, once you do it, I know, like, okay, people love unboxings and shit. And like you said, I try to figure out, like, what people want. People post fucking $5 Jason masks. But something I found out that's very consistent in the horror community, and it's weird as fuck, bro, no lie, like, bro, it's fucking, like, vlogs. Like,
people horror vlogs.
Like, like, it's like, bro, especially filming locations, bro, like, I mean, people, I want to say, just want to live through our camera. So, like,
but I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. What you
like,
mean.
they want to live through us, bro. That's why that's the main thing on my channel this year. I'm trying to do, like, you guys see so many fucking unboxings. It's time for me to start. I'm starting to, like, try to look in the filming location. Like, I just found out that Strangers Pray at Night is not the newer one. They filmed that not too long ago, so I'm gonna try to figure that out. And bro, you just gotta look around, bro. That shit it's not close, but you just sometimes, like, because I travel a lot with the wife, so I always, like, the moment I get on a plane, I'm like, all right, what was filmed here? Like I have to do that, bro. Like no lie, just like if I can give you any advice, bro, definitely do that fucking Camp Crystal Lake shit. Cause
The only thing about that is I'm pretty sure I read that you can't film. I think I read that you can't film during the tour. So I think that might be what dissuaded me. I would have to maybe, I don't know, you can't, it's private property, so I don't know if you
yeah,
can get on there without that. But yeah, that's the only thing. You could take pictures at certain points, but they won't allow you to keep filming, which is what I want to do. I was thinking maybe I could even sneak in like a GoPro or something though, so
yeah,
I could actually film the
yeah. I
whole
feel
thing.
you, bro. That I swear, like that's crazy, bro. I think I think like, damn, am I the only one thinking like this? Am I the only one that goes through shit like this? Like how you said with the GoPro. People
Mhm.
think like, okay, I got people on my channel saying, hey, such and such, I like scary, bro. That shit is really it really makes my stomach tight as fuck when I ask these people this question. That's a fat ass risk. You go
What?
to, like I go to a convention table and they say, hey man, what's up, man? I'm like, yeah, my name is Brand. I'm a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
I have a horror channel. They're like, what is it? Some people say, well, what is it? Some people like, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to sign your paper. Like, so it's kind of scary. That's a risk, but I learned to just take risk, and those risks are helping the channel. Like David Howard Thornton.
Mhm.
It was just like I was kind of nervous. I heard so much good things about him. I met him. He was chatting for a little minute.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Yeah, he finally asked like, you know, what's up, man? I see you got the camera. You do YouTube. I'm like, I do YouTube. And then boom, he said, oh, you know, I was like, can you give me a shout out? It's kind of weird because you don't want to ask people like that on spot. But most of these people, man, they're cool with it. Like Daniel Harris was cool with it. David Howard Thornton, Tony Todd. I couldn't get James Drew, Courtney, or Robert England because they was like no cameras and shit. But what's so crazy, I seen James Drew Courtney twice, once in Cincinnati and once in Orlando, Florida. And I'm pretty sure he would have did it, but his line was long for some
He
reason.
seems cool. Yeah, I think maybe he would, you know,
Yeah, I was gonna ask him, but
maybe.
the line was too fucking long. And
Bro, I'm so like, it's so great that you're talking about this right now because this is exactly what I've been talking about with my wife for
mhm,
so long now.
yeah,
And it's kind of funny because what you said earlier actually kind of triggered this before you were even talking about it. And you were saying that you got to the filming location and you got nervous and your wife went up and actually was like, hey man, we drove 10 hours. We're not just going home.
yeah,
That's the kind of shit that happens with me. And that's
yeah,
why my wife comes with me to all these conventions. Now, my wife comes with me and she's
yeah,
not a horror fan at all, though. So she comes with me just because, for one, she likes, you know, I get a hotel and, you know, I bring her with me and everything. I buy the food. But also, like, she's non-biased. Like, she doesn't
yeah.
care about any of these guests really. So like she
Yes.
holds the camera and she helps me out like substantially.
Yep.
Um, but it's shit like that. Like I'll be nervous to go do something, and she's like, "Man, we didn't just drive, you know, 10 hours to get here, and we're gonna turn
Huh?
around." Like, you know, but it's weird
Yeah.
because any other circumstance, I'd be like, "Oh, she wants to do this, but she's nervous, so let me go
Yeah.
knock on the door." But you know, in the Halloween house, for
Yeah.
example,
Definitely.
that's a situation where it's like she, you know, she's taking charge now. She's like, "All right, screw this. We're
Yeah.
not going home because you're being a pussy."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I love it, man. It's awesome.
That's crazy that like we have stuff like that in common because shit like that's the shit that I'm like I have to be the only one going through this. Like
Yeah.
my wife is one of a kind. She's a big horror fan. She loves horror though, but she just
Mhm.
like you said, she holds the camera. Something I'm giving the camera. I got you.
Yeah.
You don't know how to record. I'm gonna do it
Bro,
perfect.
yeah, same, dude. Like she'll tell me, like, there's been times we split up and she's like, okay, I'll go in this line, you go in that line. She's like, make
Yes.
sure. Who was it? The last one I did this with PJ Souls. She
Mhm.
goes, make sure when you get up there, you take a picture, at least a picture of her signing. And I said, yeah, I got this. I have my phone out in my hand, camera turned on. She's like, literally, all you have to do is hit this red button when
Yep.
it's time. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I know how to use a phone. I
Mhm.
go up. I immediately put the phone in my pocket and I was like, hey, PJ Soul, sign this stuff for me. I walked back. She's like, did you get the picture? I was like, damn it, I forgot. So it happens to me all the time. I went to a convention on my own, didn't take any goddamn pictures because
Yeah.
I forget in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely, bro. That's so crazy. Like basically, we're talking about this because I had to break that shit though, because bro, the
Yeah.
it's crazy. You have to definitely take risks for your channel, bro.
Yeah.
But the risk be so worth. Like, bro, the scariest shit I did, because I did a plenty of people that say, okay, can you say something to the channel? You know, like I think the craziest person that I did, and it was like they couldn't hear me for real. I'm like, oh shit, there's people behind me. What the fuck? I want to say it was a David Howard Thorne because he was cool. It was fucking who the fuck was that? It was at Horror Hound. It was at fucking Horror Hound. I'm trying to think. I'm at PJ Souls. It wasn't a female. Fuck, who was that? It was somebody. They were like, I can't hear you. What are you saying? It was fucking I'm trying to fucking think. Oh no, it wasn't at Horror Hounds. It was at fucking it was at Days of the Dead. It was fucking Tony Todd. Yup, it was fucking Candyman, bro. It was just like it was like he looks so fucking creepy. I go up to
right.
And I'm like, I go to the town. I'm like the wife is like, bro, just do it. He looks, he's all he can do is just say no. I'm like, all right, I'm about to do it. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
What you want on your what you want me to sign? I'm like, you don't have to put a name. And he's just like, all right, man, da 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 da. And I was like, can you put the quote Helen? And then this how I broke the ice, bro. No lie. I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Matter of fact, can you say Helen to the channel? And once I got Tony Todd to say, hey everybody, it's Tony Todd, and say Helen or what, I'm like, Daniel Harris is next to him. I'm like, I'm on a roll. Fuck this. Everybody, like once you break the ice, bro, no lie. Just literally, if it's to the point you gotta close your fucking eyes, bro, just do it, bro. I'm telling you, it'll be so worth it. Cause once you leave that convention, bro, and you got some of your favorite horror icons, say that shit. I still look back on it to this day. Like, so that's why when I went to Horror Hound, fucking PJ Soul, Sandy Johnson, Nick Castle, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. All I can say is no.
Yeah, and that's the truth, bro. That's all they can say is no. That's the worst. And it's amazing that we're having this conversation because, like I said, this is exactly what I've been talking about. I haven't been doing those things at these conventions. And when I ask people what kind of videos they like of mine the most, it's always unanimously the convention videos because, like you were saying, and something that you and I forget a lot, I'm sure, is like you said, people live like vicariously through us. So like somebody who lives in California, for example, is not going to usually be at the convention that I'm at in New Jersey. It just doesn't usually happen. So they would like to see me doing those things, seeing those guests, but yeah, I've been thinking about that because I want to try to ask them a couple questions and get a little bit more for them on my channel, because in the past I felt a little bit strange and I felt weird because I was just shoving my camera essentially in their face. And I'm sure they're used to it. It's whatever. But like you just said, first of all, the worst thing they could say is no, if you ask. Secondly, I think it's way less weird and creepy if I just immediately introduce myself and I'm like, hey, I'm Derek. I have a YouTube channel. You mind saying this to the camera, or you mind answering a couple questions for my YouTube followers or whatever. But yeah, I'm working on that myself. So the first time I'm going to be doing that is in March when I go to Monster Mania, and I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to do what you just said. You know what I mean? The worst they could say is no. I work in sales. I take rejection all goddamn day.
Oh yeah,
so
you're gonna, the first person, bro. No lie, bro. I'm telling you, gonna remember. We talked about this. You go like, hey, bro, Derek's horror stuff. I got a channel. Can you? Bro, once you break that first person down, bro, it's like, fuck it. I'm on a roll.
I'm asking everyone. Dude, speaking of Terrifier too, the one dude, he plays the Exterminator in Terrifier, not
I thought we were talking about his name.
He's the bald dude, though. He's the bald one. He's not Michael Levy. He's the bald Exterminator. He's in the beginning, and he gets his head bashed in. But anyway, I met him. His name is Matthew McAllister, and he saw my mask. But when I was at that convention, where I'm going with this is I was wearing a shirt that said YouTube and it said Derek's Horror Stuff on it.
Yeah.
And again, I wasn't with my wife at that time, so I was really nervous. So I just picked up the camera while he was signing and looking away, and then I put it down when he looked back at me because it was just weird. And the whole situation was weird. But then I put my camera away and I'm just standing there, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you're sure? Are you on YouTube?" And I was like, yeah, I'm on YouTube. He's like, oh, Derek's Horror Stuff. I was like, yeah. And then it got really quiet and I just walked away. But he actually I never know because he could be watching or something, but he follows my channel and stuff now. So it's really cool. But yeah, it's situations like that would be way less weird and way better content if you just introduce yourself and try to put it out there.
Bro. Like, what was fucking crazy, bro? When I met Grim Life, no lie, bro. Favorite YouTubers. I love Grim Life. And I had to go to this convention to meet them. By the way, I'm gonna tell you another add-on to the Tom Atkins story, but it was just so quick. But my father said, I'll tell you Tom Atkins first. So when I met this guy, like I said, the wife always has the camera. Like she's just like, okay, Brandon, get your sign in. But with this one, it's Tom fucking Atkins. I'm like, what's up? And he has the paper. Like he's like, hey man, what you want on the paper? Sign it. I'm like, hey man, try to slide it in, and it's already awkward. Like I told you, bro, he's kind of different. And he's like, yeah, man. I'm like, can you say something to the YouTube? He's like, oh, I don't do nothing like that. My first time ever getting shot down, bro. He's like, no, I don't do it. I really don't do it. I'm like, okay, I get it. You don't do it. That's fine.
Yeah, right.
Like he just making it
he
like
went hard with it.
Like he's like, yeah, I don't do it. Now come take the picture. Yeah, that's what he said. Now come take the picture. That's exactly how he said. No lie. Now come take the picture. I'm like, cool. And my wife is kind of like, damn, he's kind of rude.
It's kind of cold, yeah.
I'm like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Because then after that, I went upstairs to this panel. No lie, bro. Panels usually are so packed.
Yeah.
I go on this panel. No lie, bro. It's like I got a fucking award from being in 5th grade for best dressed in class. And that feeling you're walking down the aisle and everyone turns like, come on, come down the aisle. I go on the fucking panel. It's Grim Life there on the fucking stage. They're like, yeah, yap. And I walk down the middle, the whole panel stopped. And fucking Grim Life, they're just looking at me and the wife, and they're just like, welcome, come. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go on there, I'm recording and to break the ice with them, because these literally are my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm super nervous. The wife, she loves Grim Life, and she's even nervous. So this time she's finally kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna break the ice with them. She's like, anyone have a question? I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna ask the dumbest question to break the ice. Literally, I raise my hand and say, are you guys planning on doing the Halloween Kills filming location? That's how I broke the ice. And they're like, yeah. So afterwards, we go, boom, and as soon as I walk out, Grim Life is right there, and they're like, hey man, what's up? They had their fucking camera out. And the thing about Grim Life, man, they look professional. Like that's another thing, bro. You gotta look professional, bro, when it comes to your channel. That's one thing I used to just not fucking. I have my camera out. I'm like, fuck that. You're recording, I'm gonna record. So that's one thing about Grim Life. Like Michael, he always has his camera out. Like he's just like, so that's why I done seen him go to James Jules Courtney table and ask. He does his little thing. I have one question.
I saw that. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Oh, he's smart though, bro, because I was around him for about 2 fucking hours, and I see how they move, bro. They move different. Like same with us. His wife is like the she's the one. They still goof around, but they're super cool. I swear.
Yeah.
Fuck. But like he was like, what's your favorite franchise? I said, I'm a Myers fan. I'm a Myers fan. He grabs my camera out of my hand. He said, I'll be right back. So he goes, I see him. He goes to James Jules Courtney's table to get a little shout out, because obviously he knows, like, okay, this guy loves shout outs, because he met me asking him. I basically told him, like, hey man, can you shout the channel out? They were the fucking nicest. They come on, get the fucking hand and shit. Like, all right, this Grim Life, I like scary. And then after that, I'm talking to him for about fucking 2 hours. But he went to James Jules Courtney table, and he wasn't there. So he was like, just come back, and then I'll go back and see if he's there. But yeah, bro, I know that exact feeling that you said you were going through, man, and I don't regret. I don't give a fuck about rejection. They gotta really not care, because at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna be honest, we're not gonna see these people again. We might do at a convention, but you don't have
to I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like, I mean, it was weird. I literally went in the fucking bathroom with James Jules Courtney the second time I met him. I didn't even know. I went in the bathroom, and no lie, I see someone, because bro, he always has his hat to the back with the chucks, with the book bag. I'm like, the fuck? It was James Jules Courtney, and he walks out, and Sean Clark is in the hallway, and they walk up these escalators and shit, which Sean Clark's cool as fuck. I met Sean Clark and talked to him. He's super cool, down to earth. Christopher Nelson, their whole little group is cool. I'm not gonna fucking lie, like that. I can sit down and have a drink with them. Like that's how cool they is, especially Christopher Nelson. But yeah.
Yo, how weird is that though? Like, okay, so like horror conventions, for example, like how strange is that you could just be taking a piss next to James Jules Courtney, like Michael Myers, you know what I mean? Like that puts us in such a location where I walk in and I like so many times I've just seen like Kane Hodder and like CJ
Yeah.
Graham just like sitting in the lobby of like a convention or like just Robert Englund walking down the hallway. Like it's just crazy that shit happens.
Yeah.
So that's why I love horror. That's another reason I love them. Like that's
Super.
when else is that going to happen?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, bro, I fucking James Drew Courtney, don't lie. The guy, if you got the guy washes his hands. If you got washes his fucking hands. He went, no lie, bro, had his little book bag, washed his hands. I didn't want it to be awkward, so I took a fake ass piss. I'm gonna let him leave first. I don't want to be looking in the same mirror as him, like the fuck. Because I'm gonna look. It's James Drew Courtney. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. That's one in a lifetime. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be that guy. But as he went, he went out. It was Sean Clark, and I saw Sean Clark, and I guess he remembered me from Horror House. I was like, I don't know if James Drew Courtney remembered me, but Sean Clark definitely remembered me. He was super cool. I was like, "What's up, Sean?" What's up? Because I had talked to them too for a little minute, Christopher Nelson, because I had to talk to Christopher Nelson. He fucking watches the channel.
Yeah.
And I showed him one of my rehauls. I got so comfortable with him. I fucking pulled a rehaul out of my book bag, like, "Hey, bro, I did this." And he was telling me, "Hey, man, that's cool as hell." We go to the thing with two heads panel. We go to the little podcast. They're having a live podcast in the fucking auditorium. So Sean Clark and Christopher Nelson's like, basically, we shame people at panel. So if you get up while we're talking, we're gonna call your ass out straight up. I'm like, what the fuck? Because we had Robert Englund's photo op in 20 minutes. We're gonna stay for the whole thing. So my wife was like, please don't shame us. And Christopher Nelson, they fucking got foul mouths and shit. So I'm like, come on, how the fuck am I finna get out this? And they're already shaming people that's coming in late, like, oh, what the fuck? You're not a real fan, they're just playing. I'm like, yeah, I'm nervous as fuck. My mouth is dry. Like, no lie, Derek. I'm so nervous, bro. I'm like, my mouth is dry. I just want to say fuck Robert Englund's photo op at this point, but I can't because
that's an expensive photo op too.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm getting up. Soon as I get up, I even have it on recording. I get up and he's like, oh, hell no, not you. You guys are real fans. I thought you guys would stay through the whole podcast. And we had like fucking second row seats. And he's like, everyone, you guys, I watch his YouTube channel. He has a podcast. I like scary. I'm like, this motherfucker just put me on spot. He just fucking put me on spot, bro. No lie. Like, it's shit like that I always remember. Like, that shit is fucking crazy, bro.
That's funny though. I would get up just to get up at that point. Like, I would get up just to get called out.
I was nervous, bro. I
love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, bro. But I know, just like, I know how you feel, bro. That's why, I stay on that topic because I definitely know how you feel, bro. That shit is, it can hold you back from life-changing memories, bro. Like,
absolutely.
I tell you, bro, break that shit. Go for it. And
that's why, like I said, that's what I'm gonna try to do this year. I want to, and I think Monster Mania is going to be a good step for that because, like I said, it's going to be a Sunday. It's going to be a slow day. A lot of the time you go on a Sunday, there's not even people lined up waiting for these guests. They're just chilling. Yeah. So, I definitely want to give it a shot. They're the only people I would be nervous about, I think, asking are, oh my God, I don't remember their names, but they're from Ash versus the Evil Dead, the girl and the guy. I don't remember their names, but yeah, I want to ask them and see if they'll say anything. They seem cool, but at the same time, I like that show so much that like, I'm nervous about asking them, but again, just got to go for it,
Yeah, definitely, bro. It's just, I say now I'm trying to act like, oh, I'm smooth with it, but bro, I'm debating right now in my brain. I want to ask Nev Campbell so fucking bad. Like,
you know what though? Maybe do it. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, I want to shoot my shot. Like,
fuck it,
Nev Campbell, please, like, and I want Matthew Lillard. I just want to.
Dude, Matthew Lillard will do it. I had this exact discussion with my wife the other day. Matthew Lillard be perfect for that. He will spend any amount of time you want with him. He will talk to your camera. He's so chill about that. So is Skeet Ulrich. You could probably get them both in one video if you wanted.
Yeah.
That's a definite. Do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. But it's people like Nev Campbell, like Robert Englund, bro. Like I said,
Robert Englund's tough. I wasn't even allowed to have a camera in the room with Robert Englund. Yeah, they had me put my phone away. Same thing with Bruce Campbell. Like, I wasn't allowed to have it out. My wife snuck a picture of me with Robert Englund, so that's the only reason I have a picture of it is because she snuck it. But But yeah, so like I know he wasn't gonna be saying anything, you know.
What's so crazy with Robert Englund is I asked him, bro. Like I got to the table. I had my phone out, but I played it so smooth. Like I had my phone out because I don't know if it was his agent. She grabs the money. She says, "What you want to
Yeah.
get signed?" So she was focused on another. I'm like, "This is my chance." So I got the video, bro, but it was kind of embarrassing. He signed him my poster because I had two things signed. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm a huge fan. Dream Warriors is my favorite. So I'm like, I'm trying to whisper. So I'm like, I have a channel. Like, and he's not listening. He just signed. I
Yeah.
don't know if he was being funny or he was just out of it because he kind of looked drunk as hell. I'm like, I have a YouTube channel. My subscribers, I got really big Freddy Krueger fans. Basically, I love to, you basically give a shout out. But he really was like, he signed. Then he looked up at me like, nice to meet you, man. So
Yep.
you get shot down doing that shit, but once you get like the green light, people are like, yeah, come on, turn the camera on. You be like, hell fucking
Yep.
yeah, bro. Like that shit is cool though, man. But next I want to try to start getting people on a channel and shit, but that's the hard shit, like interviews and
Yeah.
like my boy Andy, bro, he's fucking man. He's different. Like he got an interview with Bonnie Aarons, the nun. He got pictures. I'm gonna have to show you this shit, bro. You guys, I know guys haven't seen Andy on the channel in a while. Andy's been very busy, but don't worry, I'm gonna get Andy on the channel soon. He's been very busy, you guys. I'm about to show you though. I know he don't fucking mind. He is fucking crazy, man. Look, this guy had drinks with Robert Englund. That's how I knew he was drunk, bro. They
Nice.
they stayed in the same hotel. I'm like, no way, you didn't fucking have drinks with Robert Englund. And he's like, bro, I swear, bro, I swear I had drinks. Look, let me show you.
That's great.
And I'm like, he the one gave me the confidence to ask Robert Englund because to be honest, Robert Englund looks mean to me. Like he looks like he's type to be like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. But he definitely, bro, I'm about to just show you some crazy shit. So he stayed in the same hotel as the celebrities. This is James Jude Courtney checking in.
Yep.
So Andy tells me, bro, your guy's up here, bro. I'm about to say something to him. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, no, he's not. Bro, next picture he sends me. So just Andy's, bro, he doesn't care. Like watching him do that shit, like, bro, he Tuesday night fucking Lisa Wilcox, but then he did look, he's fucking with Bonnie Aarons. They drunk as fuck the nun. I'm like, what the hell? So it's just shit like that. If I see other people doing it, I'm like, why would you guys reject me if you're doing other people? So that's how I look at shit. Like
Robert Englund's a tough one because I know that he's on Cameo.
Yeah.
And he charges like $500 for a video where he'll say what you want. So like people like that, it like, you know what I mean? Like that dissuades me because I'm like, you're probably not going to because you would charge me $500 and I guess that makes sense.
But
yeah,
that's the reason that I tried. Only reason I tried was because of Andy. And fucking Andy told me they were at the bar and his boy still had his horror hound shit in his book bag. And then he was like, hey Robert, I missed you. I couldn't get your autograph. He said, give me the poster. Then charge him.
That's awesome.
I'm like, bro, fuck that. I'm about to ask. And everybody
right.
Like, I guess people like it's this dude in front of me. He's so smart, bro. No lie. Yes, Robert Englund was fucking drunk, bro. Like I'm not, because the guy, him and his two sons, they're young. He's like, hey, Robert, man, we're huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan. He has his camera like this, but Robert Englund's not noticing. He's like, hey, man, like their names are, for instance, Bobby and Terry. And then Robert Englund's like, oh, Bobby and Terry. So he's getting Robert Englund in a sneaky ass way. And then he's just like, yeah, man, we love you. The scene and such. He's like, Robert, yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes filming. So he's getting a mini interview.
Yeah, right.
Robert is like, not even paying attention. So I'm looking behind him like, I'm going for it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But I went for it. And either he ignored me or he was he was out of it. And I was kind of like,
he's a tricky one though. That's like a tough one. You know what I mean? So like, I wouldn't even blame you for that.
Like, yeah, look, this is the video right here. You can't even get this close to him with a fucking camera, but I did.
Facts.
So I'm like, I had my shot. I looked at the guy, I didn't even have. It was to the point I told my boy, like, hold my YouTube camera. I can't use my YouTube camera on this one. I got to sneak because they had like security.
Yeah.
So I'm trying.
I'll tell you too. I don't even think Robert Englund cares about it. I think it's just the security that cares about it because I don't think he gives a shit if you take a picture of him. I think it's everyone around him.
Yeah, it's like. Look, I even got him sign him out. He's talking to me right here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to. I'm talking.
That's awesome.
I'm like, bro. I'm just like, bro. Can you know I have a YouTube channel? I'm trying to say it, and I want him to look. I'm like, hey, you can just say I like scary. I don't even care if you just say I like scary. But he was fucking out of it, and I don't.
Did you see? I had to. I got the one from Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Where does
that
that?
Sweet.
So yeah, but so when I went up to the handler or whatever you call him, I was like, hey, yeah, I got these things to sign, and also, I have a YouTube channel. It's about horror stuff. Would it be cool if he did like a video for that? And she's like, yeah, he charges for that. It's $40. I was like, oh shit, okay. So I gave her $40, and I went over and she's like, yeah, he got a video shout out. And so he's like, okay, who do you want it to? And I said, well, I have a YouTube channel. My name's Derek's Horror Stuff. He said, okay, got it. And then he goes, put the camera over here. So he's recording it. And but he messed up though. He said Derek's Stuff. He didn't say Derek's Horror Stuff. Yeah. And I thought about correcting him in the moment because it cost me $40. But it's Machete we're talking about, bro. Like I can't correct Machete. Like
Definitely feel you, bro. That's how I was with the glove. I'm like, man, you fucking something black.
Right.
But it's like, that's Robert Englund. What the fuck? Am I finna, bro? Can you fuck my glove up? You think I'm finna really say that, like, to Robert Englund? Like, all right, I'm just keep it pushing, man. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not. I love Robert Englund, but I can't go through that shit again, man.
It's too much. I would, if I ever want something signed again by Robert Englund, I'm going to just send it in because it costs like $100 to just send it in.
Yeah, I'm done with that shit. But someone I want to meet so bad is Jamie Lee Curtis. Like,
oh, same.
No lie, bro. I told myself if I ever get fucking stand up with her, I don't give a fuck if she tell me fuck off. Like, I got you telling me to fuck off.
Right.
I don't care. Like, say it again. Fuck off. I like scary. You're weird. Thank you.
That would be better, actually. That would get more views.
Yeah, like that's
Jamie Lee Curtis says fuck off to fans.
Yeah, like that's how I look at it, bro. Like me and you both, bro, we content creators, man. The horror, and like I told you, bro, the filming locations, shit, the vlogs. I know people like unboxings and shit. That shit is cool. That's the extra shit. That's cool. That's what makes your channel. But
that's where I'm at too. Like I want unboxings to be just kind of just something I do.
Yeah.
But I don't want that to be the channel anymore. So I'm with you.
Because it's just like, bro, like the vlog and shit is just very different. It's even fun doing it. Like me just going to the 2018 locations, going from the asylum and shit. It was just such a cool video, bro. Yep. And everyone was cool about it. I had another moment. I'm gonna tell you about them. I'm gonna read these comments. I don't want to leave you guys out. Facebook is trash. I hate Facebook. I don't even have Facebook, but from what I hear, it seems scary. Yeah.
I like scary.
Derek said I like scary. Michael Joe said I didn't went to the house. Z Lane TV said, what's good, guys? What's up, man? What's up, Z Lane TV? Is that my guy Zaire? I want to say, come down here. Yeah, I'm thinking that's Zaire. He said, come down here, bro. We can do Halloween Kills filming location. That's in the works. I'm actually planning to do the Halloween filming location, the Kills filming location. I'm thinking about shooting over to film The Conjuring shit, because they're close. Little Joy said, yo, Brandon Wynn, you do the Bush scenes, the top 78 and the 3 top trick-or-treaters from Halloween 3 would be great together. I'm definitely in the works of starting that project. I gotta fucking put the 3D printer together. Mike Echo said, what's up, Brandon? How's it going? Michael Joe said, I want to take a picture with James Drew Courtney. Michael Joe definitely said go for it. Like me and Derek said, he's super cool. Doomsday Crip said, what's up, everyone? What's up, Doomsday?
What up?
And Michael Joe said he's been MIA. But back to that, bro. The asylum shit, man. So I know you've seen Halloween 2018, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when James Drew Courtney goes in there, he's in there with the chain and the guy saying Figaro and shit. Bro, that was a crazy moment too, because that is actually a fucking like a behavior school for like military students, and it threw me off because I'm like, man, I'm no lie, bro. I get out the car, I just hear hella drums, doom, 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 doom. I'm like, what the fuck, like, so I creep around and I look through the gate and I see these kids. No lie, bro, they're like fucking robots. Like they're going left. I'm like, this shit is creepy, bro. And they got this sergeant. He's like, da da da, at ease. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not getting here. But I seen people like that's another thing. Like with me, I get motivation from seeing others get through with it. So I'm like, if they like, bro, if they're doing the shit, like, bro, you see me do, you seeing me talk to Chris Nelson and all that. So like, say if he's at the con you go to, shit, fuck it. I like Scary said it. Shit, Derek Horror stuff can do it too. He's not going to be addicted to me. I didn't do nothing to him. So that's how I look at it. So I get in the asylum. It's quiet. I got my Michael Myers shirt on, and this woman, she's like a secretary or whatever. I'm like, hey, I literally, bro, I lose my words because I'm like, I'm just, bro, I swear, bro, the wife will tell you, bro. I'm like, okay, basically, all right, hold on one moment there. Basically, she the military asked her, I'm like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I think I said some shit like I'm a YouTuber. I didn't even tell her I was a Michael Myers fan. I think I was like, do you see the shirt? Like I expected her to see my shirt, but I'm like, I'm a YouTuber, and she's just like, YouTuber. I'm like, oh my fucking god. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start over. I like Michael Myers. I was saying hella dumb shit, and then she was just like, so you do YouTube and you like Mike? She was like, she didn't even know Michael Myers, the Halloween was filmed there. She was so confused. And I'm just like, then she was like, what? Like she was just so I'm like, okay, I do YouTube.
She doesn't understand the connection.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, like I do YouTube and I want to film the asylum scene from Halloween 2018. She's like, they filmed a movie? I'm like, oh my God. So she go gets the big guy and she tells me, you gotta wait till we close the school, come back in a couple hours. So it's the big sergeant guy. He's like, oh, another one of you Halloween fans. I'm gonna start charging you guys. I'm like, oh my, now you make me don't want to record it.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, go in there. He's like, you're a Michael Myers fan. I don't know. The whole time I'm recording, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm recording. I had to step so far. I literally damn near went in the middle of the asylum, like in that bit. It's like so big when you standing in it. I'm trying to aim up shit where James Drew Courtney was. He's just in the background, like, oh, I don't get people why they like Michael Myers. I don't like him. He's so boring.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he's not exciting to me. I'm like, I understand, but you're fucking up the video, man.
Yeah, right. Like, come on, man.
And I had to go back here, and he just, as I'm walking, he's following me like, so he stood right here. So I'm having, all right, cut the camera, like crop this shit. But I'm like, man, some people, I understand it's a big Michael Myers fans and shit like that are huge, but people are starting to hate Halloween fans. They're starting to feel like we come off as like we do too much. And I'm not gonna lie, some of us do.
Yeah, right.
Nitpick. Oh my God, his fucking button was not buttoned up this way.
Oh yeah, that's everything. That's everything. But yeah,
but yeah, it's just, you know, you go through a lot of shit with filming locations too, though, man. If I could tell you that, man, like the fucking 78 house, they don't step on the stairs. Like, what the fuck? How many brick stairs? Don't sit on it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm like, why the fuck? Like, it's on. I get it, but it's like, why can't we? It's brick stairs. Like, what? I understand. It's like a fucking insurance policy place now, but it's like,
yeah, right.
Yeah, but definitely, bro. I definitely think you should go for it. At least, you know, start trying, because you're gonna look back on that shit like, damn, that shit. 'Cause I always look back on it like,
oh yeah, man. And like, so that's the thing too with these is like, you know, sometimes I like I've definitely think I've said it before where like when it comes to unboxings and stuff, like we were saying, like, yeah, they're fun. And like, I like unboxing stuff and I'm going to do it anyway. So I may as well film it so other people can see it. But then I spend a lot of time editing those videos and putting them together and they don't really get that many views or whatever the case. And then convention videos, they're also a lot of work, but they're a lot more fun to make, like you were saying. But on top of that, when I make convention videos, and maybe you could relate with this, I like to make it a video like something that I would like to look back at. So like it doesn't just have to be for people watching my YouTube channel. It could just be for me 5 years from now being like, oh shit,
Yeah,
this was
definitely.
my experience going to
Yeah,
this
definitely.
convention. Like,
That's how I am too, bro. I like the Halloween, the that shit, bro. I'm so happy I got that on the channel because I'm gonna go back and look at that shit. Like, bro, that was so cool. Like you said, bro. Yes, I do some shit for me too, bro. Because
yep.
I like horror too. I like going back to look at me. It's weird. I watch my own YouTube
Yeah.
sometimes.
Well,
Like,
say, I mean, you
that's
got to make a video. If I don't like the video, I can't expect other people to like it. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, exactly. Like that's how I feel. So yeah, that's crazy how we both like
Oh yeah.
think the same way. That's just I guess it's like since we both like horror content creators, and that's
Yep.
something else I want to get into, bro, to help. I like networking too. I'm trying to get like some networking going with people like that does like horror YouTube. Like I got people like This Is My Horror Design, you, Andy Smith Horror. I want to do some different shit like how we're on Zoom. If it was a way I can get like a couple of the horror YouTubers that I feel that will be on the channel and take it serious. Like maybe we do some type of debate or we get questions asked, do some type of horror trivia or some shit. Like us just networking,
Yeah.
just exchanging subs. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
like
Well, that's how I feel too. Yeah. I would love
yeah,
that.
like getting my community to your channel and you getting your community.
Yep.
That's what it's sad to say. Like it's people that does like couples channels for YouTube and do like pranks and
Yeah.
mukbangs. That's what they do. But for some reason, it's like horror channels. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. But sad to say, we have to do that in order to get our algorithm and like just hashtags and shit going. That's why it's kind of hard for a horror channel to kick up
Oh yeah.
like a Jake Paul or a Mr. Beast channel or something like that. Cause those guys, they do like collabs and
And
they do.
I think like on that note, like I've thought about this before, and I don't think that a horror channel can necessarily like a niche channel, I should say. So not
Yeah,
just horror, but we're a very specific niche.
yeah,
And I don't think we can ever be like a Jake Paul or Logan Paul or something.
yeah.
And I wouldn't want to be personally, but
Me neither, yeah.
but like I don't think we can reach that. But then there's people like Grim Life Collective who have an amazing following. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
there's people like that show you that you can gain a
possible.
bunch of followers and make money off of it or whatever the case. But I think that's the thing. I think it's important to not compare this kind of channel to something like that because we'll never be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we can. If Grim Life can achieve stuff like that,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We
yeah.
can.
That's
you know?
why, yeah, like that's how I actually told them that Grim Life, like they motivate me so much. They actually play a huge reason and why I took that route with my channel, like in the middle of last year and started doing filming locations, because that's starting to be what people want to see, bro. Like to be honest, people want to see that vlog and shit now with horror. They want to see, oh, is this where Jamie Lee Curtis? She shot Myers at? People want to see, is this where Freddie killed such and such? Because, like I say, bro, people want to live through that shit and see it with the naked eye and just like, oh, so this is how it looks in the daytime through a regular camera, or I could see it from different angles now.
Bro, I liked it. I wasn't even, you know what I mean? So like same thing. I'm never going to be there probably. So watching your video is really interesting to me because I can't just go see it. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. Yeah, it is really, and plus you'll get to look back at it and be like, damn, that was a really cool experience. I'm glad I got it on film.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel that, yeah, bro. If I'm giving you, some type of advice, we can learn from each other, bro. We both, do some stuff different. But I'm like, bro, Derek, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not selfish, but when it comes to like you said, bro, you got people like Grim Life. I'm gonna be honest, we're not in their bracket where we get there, but it's like me and you are we're all like, if I must say, the little bracket we in, bro, it's like it's kind of only a few of us. So in order for us to get, we got to start coming up with stuff. That's why I did the podcast. I'm gonna get Derek on here, man. Derek's cool. I fucks with his channel, bro, and we can talk.
First of all, I'm happy to be here, and secondly, I love these because I love doing stuff like this and going live because you don't have to edit it, so I don't have to spend hours and hours. You know what I mean? We just chill. Other people come in and chill. Is great.
Definitely, like, man, bro, I do this. I try to do this every Friday.
Yeah.
You see, as it's not a film, my son is in the living room. after this, I'm gonna go kick it with him and stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. This shit is easy. So it's like, bro, if you
Yeah.
ever get back on the channel, bro, I do not have a problem getting you on the channel. Of course, we can talk all night. Obviously, we
Same,
talk
dude.
about all type of shit, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna help both of us because, as you guys probably learned so much about Derek from the questions I asked, you guys obviously see we have a lot of comments. So if you like my channel, you're going to love Derek's channel, and that's how I feel, bro. I just feel like I'm gonna try my hardest to get something going with like his name is This Is My Design. I like his channel. And he's super cool. I like Nightmare Corner was on here. He has, he does cool content.
Yeah, Nightmare Corner is awesome.
Yup. It's a lot of YouTubers. Edward O. I'm trying to think of someone else. Wow.
One of these days, we should just get like a shitload of them together. And just
Yeah,
put
that's
them
what I
on,
was thinking.
put them
Like
on
we
thing,
can do some type of freaking party, and we all exchange ideas, opinions. I'm pretty sure we're gonna all have different opinions, but some people in the comments gonna be like, "Oh, I like Derek's opinion more," and I just feel like it's gonna just be a lot of exchanging going on. So it's like it's gonna work, bro.
And in response to what you said too, what was I gonna say? So like, we don't have as big of a niche, but that's also kind of a good thing sometimes, because I think the following that we have and the group that we have, they're very loyal generally to what we watch or what we do or what we create, I should say.
Definitely.
Which is great. And we get to communicate with them, and they're in the chat and they're, watching the videos, and it's great to have a big subscriber count or a big view count, but it doesn't really mean shit if people aren't,
watching the content,
following you. Yeah, if they're not actually caring about what's going on. So I think that's awesome. I think slow and steady pace is also a great thing. You know what I mean? Because
definitely
you don't want to grow overnight. It's not going to work.
Yeah, definitely, bro. That's why, like Zaire said, come down here, record Halloween Kills. Like how I met Andy, bro. I met Andy through the horror community. He reached out to me. He lived in North Carolina. He drove all the way up here to Cincinnati, and we did like a collab at Horror Hound. And then we clicked, and he started coming on the channel, bro. I'm like, damn. Then everybody found out about Andy and stuff.
Yep.
And I'm just like, yeah, man, if you just, bro, if Grim Life can do that shit, bro, that's how I look at it. And I talked to them. Like he said, Grim Life said, I remember he told me, bro, if you just stay consistent and know what you want to do with your channel, you're going to be good. I'm like, so now that I'm figuring out, like, you're not going to always be able to do unboxings every day. You're going to have to do like filming locations, reactions, toy hunt. I see people do toy hunting and stuff now. That's super easy. It could be something simple, some like paranormal shit. Like if you even want to do some shit like go to a haunted location, bro, shit like that you might think is kind of stupid, but people will love to see you fucking start panicking and some shit like that.
Facts,
and you
dude.
probably get used, bro. Like that's how I think of it, bro. Like I think of it way deep. I literally sit and think of this, like, what can I do if I was watching someone's channel?
I do the same thing. Yeah.
Like you got to just do that, bro.
But it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't even matter, because it's great to have the ideas, but like kind of like I said before, that Tony Moran video I did, it took me maybe 10 minutes to make that. I didn't edit it or anything really. My video was backwards, if you notice it, like everything was still backwards behind me, the color was off, like, but it didn't matter. And I posted it, and in all of 20 minutes it took me to film it and upload it. That video started gaining a ton of views. I mean, it's not millions of views or anything, but my point is that was my most popular video on the channel when it came up. And it took me 10 minutes or 20 minutes. These videos that I spent 5 hours on sometimes don't get 100 views. So, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's kind of like Grim Life said, you just have to be, what's it called? You got to be, consistent. Thank you.
You just got to be like consistent and know what like going in these. That's why, like, soon as they announced Horror Hounds this year, bought my tickets. Days of the Dead, I'm there. Because even if I don't meet any maybe if I go to a convention and they have everyone I already met, I'm still going to buy those tickets because I want to get that content from my subscribers, and they're definitely going to watch through me, because there's some people that cannot get tickets to this event or cannot afford it.
Absolutely. Or they're not nearby, Yeah,
they're not nearby. So it's like, that's why I said, bro, this year is going to be very different. That's why I was like, you know what, Derek, bro, let's get on the channel, bro. We're going to just link and just do this shit. Cause I just feel like, bro, the people I done met, like Grim Life, shit like that, bro, it make me just like, bro, I can do this shit, bro. Scott on Tape, Edward O, like, bro, you just gotta, it's so many other YouTubers out here that has like great content that does simple shit that they just love, bro. That's how I look at it. So it's definitely possible, man. And me, to be honest, when I met Grim Life, that motivated me all the way. Like, cause it motivated me when I told his wife, Baby Ghoul, like, I went to the Halloween 2018 location. She was so shocked. I showed her a video, like, yeah, look. She was like, he really went. He really went to the, like, cause they was one of the first people to go. And I'm like, I went. So she's like, did you see that room house? It was so weird talking. I'm like, she's like, so did you see the basement? Like, did you see how it was bugs everywhere? I'm like, damn, this is crazy, bro. Like, so it's shit like that, bro. That's why I want to just see where everyone's brain and the horror community. And I'm pretty sure subscribers will want to see that too. Have a lot of favorite YouTubers in the group and shit like that. So yeah, bro, this is probably not going to be the only time, we link on a channel or something. I'm pretty sure in the future, I'll get you on a channel, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it again. We'll do one on your channel, one on my channel, whatever you want.
Yeah,
but definitely, bro. Definitely.
It's definitely been nice, man. It definitely was one of the best Fright Night Fridays I had. Super cool. Got to learn a lot about you, man. Pretty sure I kind of already knew. I'm like, yeah, I know for a fact, Derek, because I could just tell the way you got your channel set up. And I appreciate you, man, coming on the channel, man, talking with me. And definitely, you guys, please, please go to my guys, Derek's channel. It's super cool, man. I literally can sit and watch his videos on the couch, and just watch them. No lie, I'm not just saying that. Go check them out, especially if you love my channel. Go check out Derek. Tell him I Like Scary sent you guys. And like we said, you guys will see us again in the future. We'll set something up. And
hell yeah, man. Well, hey, thanks, Brandon, for letting me come on. I really appreciate it. It was great talking with you. But yeah, feel free to stop by, guys. I appreciate it if you come by. But yeah, we'll definitely do it again. This was a lot of fun.
Definitely, I agree, man. It was super fun, man. And I'm looking forward to doing some, some other type of. I'm gonna figure something out, man. I'm gonna reach out to some other people. I'm gonna definitely have you in there for sure. I definitely think we can figure something out. And like you said, like if you ever want to set something up, I'll definitely be happy to come on your channel, man. And obviously, this was entertaining. People were saying this is an entertaining live. And I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it, man. I'm looking forward to, getting you on the channel again soon, for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. Now, go spend time with your kid.
Definitely, man. I gotta go chill with the little man. But I had to make sure I did this, bro. So definitely appreciate it, Derek, man, for sure. Keep up the great work, man.
And my honor.
Definitely, man. Just reach out, man, if you ever want to set something up, and I'll definitely, come over to Derek's horror stuff for sure, bro.
You got it, bro.
All right, you guys, enjoy the night, man. It's Derek from Derek's horror stuff, and it's I Like Scary, man. It's been real. Enjoy your Friday night. We're out. Peace.